It's okay. You guys can stop freaking out. I'm here now. What up, Source? What up, Code? It's okay. You guys can stop freaking out. I'm here now. What up, Chips? So early today. 10 o'clock's my normal time. I mean, I'm a few minutes early, but that happens every once in a while. If you want, or I can go ahead and end the stream and come back in a couple hours. If you think of that, if you think that's better. Whatever you guys think works better. Did you leave a message? What was it about in the... Because I think if... I don't know if we can leave and you guys can come in, or if we have to wait and do it all at the same time. A bunch of cosmetics. Yeah, we've been hopping in and getting them. I just don't know if it works better for, like, if... I don't know if we can... We just logged in this morning. Rusty's in the game right now. I just don't know if, like, we can start a new way of winter today and invite you guys in, like, 2 or 3 days when you're done with your current scenarios, or if it doesn't work that way. You're gonna play some Schedule 1 and build your empire? Definitely go for it. I know Rusty and I are gonna boot up some Once Human, so I think we might have to wait a couple days, but I don't know. She might look and see what servers are open and available. It's okay. You guys can stop freaking out. I'm here now. So what are you doing today, Or? Watching me? Is that your whole day? I'll take it. I'll take that as a positive. What up, Echo? How you doing, biggin? Oh, let's get started. What are we gonna do today? No idea. No idea. We'll figure something out, right? Maybe? Oh, let me get my drink really quick. Need to go get your Red Bull? Go get it. We'll be here when you get back, I promise. At least for a little while. At least for a little while, right? All right, guys. Let's get started. What are we going to do today? I don't know. We are going to do something. We just don't know what yet. Let's plan on... Yeah, I don't know. Probably going to go get... About to make some coffee with bacon. Oh, okay. Hope you rebooted your PCs. I mean, I did. Hopefully they're fine. Why? Are they acting up? There's something wrong with them? I thought you said you were going to make coffee with bacon. And I was like, that is an interesting proposition. How's Panda doing? Alright. But yeah, I should have. I mean, I reset my PC this morning. I'm trying to like slowly diagnose bacon flavored coffee. I was confused. I'm trying to slowly diagnose what is actually wrong with my PC. If anything, I'm thinking that it might have been the AI overclock that I turned on with Armory Crate, because I'd had issues with my PC, but a lot of the issues had kind of went away for a while. But I think some of the issues was morning Z. I think some of it was the AI overclock, and it was just causing issues with like the power supply. But I don't really know, because realistically I have more power than I need, but that was before I installed essentially like the second mini fucking graphics card, right? Once I put in like the capture card, and then it's like sending 4K fucking quality over. So how's Z doing today? What's everybody doing today? Anybody doing anything good? I think I'm gonna spend today like trying to grab like some reactors that I need, because I have a bunch of shit where I need new reactors. Oh, let me get this. I want to get this. Sign in. I already said it was me. Damn it. Well, god damn it, Bobby. It signed me out of all my fucking PCs. So I had like, I've been having like people who are kind of like, have I done 30 today? No. Will I be doing some 30? Maybe.
The enemy has modified
more than likely. X,
technology and are using it
triangle,
to
and
energy.
circle.
It appears they are defending
I probably will at
it.
some point. If I done 35, I might today get a team together.
The structure on the ground draws and releases this.
If I feel like it. I mean,
I will show you the
it's one of those things where like I'm not super in a hurry to do it, but I should probably do it at some point. Just depends on if I can get a team together to run like 31 through 35. And then here and up here. So it just depends on if I can get a team together. Have you guys already cleared it all? You can run it solo? I mean, I probably could. I haven't tried it yet. I mean, I don't know. Is it easy?
The enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a
I mean, I could just solo it, I guess. I just haven't been. I haven't even bothered to try it.
You need to attack that device.
I literally just unlocked it like fucking yesterday or something. You going to Red Robin for lunch? 15-year anniversary? Holy fuck, Panda. I don't know why, but I felt like you were like 22. They've been together since they were 5. I always felt like Panda was like just a little young thing. 32, so basically the same thing. 22, 32, that's sweet. I thought she was, man. Tell me you've not like talked to somebody before and just thought that they were a specific age. Either like because of the way they sound or the way they talk or whatever. I want to get over to. I need to open my YouTube studio on this PC. Or I at least need to have access to it. I've had some people here recently like getting on my YouTube videos, and they act like I'm like the spawn of Satan, the world's worst like YouTuber with like the hottest takes in the world, and that I only shit talk this game. And obviously that's not me. That's not what we do here. But some people just like don't pay attention to things and then just like leave me really shitty comments on YouTube. And I'm assuming at some point they're jelly of your looks, maybe. I'm assuming it's your favorite streamer, the spawn of Satana. You need my help? What do you need my help with, Ripa? It's just, hope your comments are okay. No, you're fine. I had somebody today that was like, I was looking, because I checked my comments. Satan was taken, that checks. I checked my comments and I tried to respond to him. What up, Merc? And I had somebody this morning on my, it was like the video for, it was like the video, like talking about why players are leaving the game. And like, I didn't, like, I wasn't mean about the game. I'm not like shit talking the game. Like, it was one of those like stream rips where we just kind of talked about it. And somebody was like, you're just, their comment was something like, you're just one of those rage bait YouTubers. You're nothing but a rage bait YouTuber. The game had 9K players on Steam this morning or some shit. And I was just like, did you even watch my fucking video before you went to, like, before you went to the comment section and just started shitting on me? Oh my God. I'm glad I have thick skin, because like, Jesus Christ, man. Some of these retards get let out of the asylum like way too early in the morning for me. No, it's okay, Ripple. What up? You're fine. You didn't come into shit serious. Tell Miss Chips to take her ass back to sleep, Miss Chips. We need to talk about taking your ass back to sleep. Welcome to the internet. Yeah. It's one of those things that like, I didn't realize how bad it was. I didn't realize how bad it was until I started to get like bigger on YouTube, and then was like, Jesus Christ, dude. This is very interesting. He's mad because you don't choke him. Why don't you choke him? If anyone says anything out of pocket, it's me, but you whispered into Rusty's ears. That's hot though. How you doing, Rambo? Tie her up with the tie. It's hot. Yeah. How you doing today, Hunt? What are you working on? I was trying to think. I couldn't remember. If Rusty and I don't think that they have like servers that are just open all the time. Because I was like, well, Rusty and I will just like join a fresh server that's on Way of the Winter. But I'm assuming there's not a fresh one open. There's some that opened like 2 or 3 days ago. So, well, if it's only 2, even if it's like a week or 2, it doesn't really hurt anything because it just means more of the map is open faster. As long as we can invite people to like join, because like I don't mind joining and having like half of the map open. That's not gonna hurt my feelings at all. It's way better than being fucking time gated, in my view. What up, Netrunner? Nah, literally caught everything out of context, so you're hella confused. Most of the context was just around like essentially YouTube having like a stable of retards that get let out of the asylum every day, and they just run to YouTube videos and just shit post comments without watching anything. Doing Jaber, then your RK tuning's done. How you feeling about Jaber? You just using him with a gun? I mean, for me, it's literally just I use him with a gun. Don't worry, you'll find them and chew them out. Dude, you need to take your Monster Hunter Haley with the giant booba and jiggle it in their face. So it's the usual, yeah, we good? Ah, it's just the internet. Just the internet. It's just the fucking internet, right? Ah, they don't deserve it. Dude, those are some, like, big booba jiggle. So, Anthony, I didn't realize that you stream every once in a while, so I was kind of, like, lurking on you yesterday when you were, gatekeeping hard. What the fuck?
They have also blocked off the entry path with the Order's malignant tumors.
You guys never know. Is it that one? Square? It's this one. You guys never know. What up, Kakashi? Getting back into streaming? You never know when I'm actually going to be lurking in your streams.
Matches the arcade's properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have
Anthony, stop gatekeeping and sharing. You never know when I'm lurking in your streams.
If you have found the drone which has the correct arcade properties, I can adjust
You do, you know?
to cancel out
Because you're
the
special,
blast
Psycho.
energy. Descendant. The drone has been destroyed.
I find half of the fun is just
Inversion
lurking and
energy
not
has
telling
been
people I'm
exposed.
there, because that's just how I do.
With this much output, you can remove the malignant tumor that is
I'll have to
blocking
sneak
the door.
in. I think his first creators when it launched. Oh no, I could see that though, or like people just shit posting or whatever. I mean, if you've spent any, like you guys all know, if you've spent any time in my channel, you know that I'm not a fucking shit poster of the game. This game is ass. Oh my god, here they come. Literally can't fucking leave you guys alone for 3 seconds. How you doing? I'm doing good, Luffy. How you doing? I don't know where this is. Hopefully it's this one. How you doing, mate? You don't fucking stream? What? Psycho, I'm pretty sure you have an alt channel. I'm pretty sure you have an alt channel where you like face cam to like 10k viewers and you just don't tell us. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. How's Connor doing today, baby? I saw you run for the 1k clears.
Descendant. The commander of
You told you what I was doing. Got it to where the followers don't pop up. Do you like it?
We need the
Oh,
inversion
bullshit.
energy
I
which
believe it.
installed on the ancestor
Totally stolen
drone.
all the love, though. Do you like it better? Like, have you noticed it, like, feeling better on your channel or anything? I hate doing this. I'll sneak in. I don't know if I'll tell you guys if I'm there or not, but I'll definitely sneak in.
Reload.
That's my favorite, is just like sneaking in. Yeah, my favorite's just sneaking in and like just lurking. I'm a creeper like that. It happens. Ain't nothing wrong with it. The odds you lurk when I stream? I watched you streaming yesterday. I saw you in Sin. I saw you in Sin yesterday. Now, I don't know. I'm not going to say I sit and leave 30 tabs up, but me sneaking in like at your normal times? Oh, I have no idea. You just don't call it names anymore? I think it works well, though. As long as you're liking it, it's all matters. I don't even know when your normal times are. Like, I try to catch you guys when I can, but I try to catch you guys even if I don't talk. You don't either? Yeah, I'm fine just vibing. You're almost 60 modules on it? Yeah, I know. I saw Ashley's dagger. What the fuck? Yeah, a lot of times, like, Judge sneaks and he keeps that shit anonymous. That's what we do, Luffy. He streams so late. Yeah. Yeah, for me, like, because a lot of what I'm doing, if I'm not at my desk streaming, I'm normally here, like, editing and shit. So I don't have time to, like, sit and talk. So I just, like, I just leave it up.
To cause an inversion overload explosion.
You guys are tied for the DGen stream? Somebody's got to do them.
First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the RK stored inside. If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the RK's
There we go.
properties.
I don't give a shit. If you guys don't
Just
want,
before
I'll
the
take it.
explosion happens, find the drone.
You have somewhat.
matches
Rippa has
the
a
RK's
stream
properties
schedule.
and use it as cover.
I guess it's just a three-way.
That drone
That's
seems
hot.
to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device.
Chips has a job,
If you have
unfortunately.
found the drone which has the correct RK properties, I can adjust the output
Chips
to
definitely has
cancel
a
out the
job.
blast
She's like the
energy.
one of us that's like responsible.
Descendant. The drone has been destroyed and the inversion energy emitter has been
She's the
exposed.
responsible one.
With this much output, you can remove the malignant tumor that is blocking the door.
I don't know when or if you actually sleep, Ashley. Let's be honest.
We can do it.
Because I see you, like, I see you in Sin stream like all the time, and then weekends are your degen times. You have to. You gotta degen sometime. Full crackhead. It's the meth. It's the meth that does it. Right. I hate this outfit. I literally hate this outfit.
Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant
Alright, where are we
tumors
going?
throughout their body. We need the
Loser farms another last dagger, dude.
on the ancestor throne.
I need to go get one. I need to go try to... man, I'm just too lazy to farm a last dagger today. You'll farm up to 12. Anybody gets a gun? Oh. This is for me. Oh, fuck.
If you don't get up,
I guess it's for me. It was a very important question due to the devs. Dude, did you farmed that shit yesterday? Last dagger? I need a couple more. Did you guys see that the Axiom Plains isn't getting like 3 tiers of difficulty like it needs? You'll come back for first Descendant for the skins, then be gone. I mean, you're just now starting Schedule 1. So that's like at least 2 weeks of being fucking Walter White. So it checks. You've got a couple weeks of being Walter White. I don't know. I wish the skins on, You're gonna farm them now? You ever just wish you had coffee and then remember you just made coffee? Yeah, definitely. Can you come? I don't even know what I say I was doing. Source asked me, bro. You love doing the story missions over and over again? They're my favorite. What was I gonna do? I need to go get a last dagger, and I need to get a last dagger, and I need to get some reactors today.
I'm listening.
Okay. So, do I want to join? Are you literally farming a new last dagger? I'll come farm one with you. What's up, Holmes? I think once you do 35, there's nothing really left to do except for metals, basically. But no, you've been farming yesterday. Poor guy. Help you fight Miss Chips? Do you want me to hold her down while you tickle her? What do you want me to do? What do you need me to do? She has a party. She has a party. She has a knife. I think you're just making things up at this point. Miss Chips is just a big sweetie. She's just a sweetie. Bro, how is it that as soon as I sit down, I get like a weird mustache hair? Every time. All day, no weird mustache hair. As soon as I sit down, weird mustache hair. Did they add the one and done crafting yet? Yeah, basically, as long as you have it maxed out, then it's maxed out. Gonna lurk, see when you get back, Chips. Nothing wrong with a little knife. That's what I'm saying, hell. Let me... presets. Alright. Which mission are we farming? I mean, I'm pretty sure you've got this down to a goddamn art, so... I need more fucking resources. I should have brought my Freyna. Should have brought my Freyna. What the fuck is this? Oh, okay. Level out Freyna and Viesa and now Glay. Also been working. Get the weapons made level of cats on them. You're doing good though. You're getting there. Dude, it's been like a while since I've done this. So
Feel my power. This is your brain. Load.
it's been a while since I've done this, but anywho,
Watch your feet.
she's got this set up. Like maybe I should just get my Freyna next run. I'll probably just go grab my Freyna next run.
Melt away.
Because there's just not enough ads to make this worth it. You know what I mean? Got dark, but anywho, I didn't hear anything. I'm dumb.
This is your brain.
Playing some Delta like a casual, so much fun and relaxing. Playing Delta.
Watch your feet.
Watch
Do
out.
what?
Above you. That's a Vulgus command relay. It's a weapon that tracks RK and can be used
Half
to
price
attack.
ties win. What? Never.
Hey, be careful. Jeremy was able to get the drop on me because I was too
Never.
focused on other things.
Delta Force.
Once the
Game?
units finish charging, they'll become stronger.
That's an older
I know
game,
it's
isn't
tough,
it?
But we need to destroy it before that happens.
You need a peace offering?
Understood. We'll knock out the weapons.
Work with you?
There has to be a leader among the enemy defense forces.
Work
We
with
need to
you?
eliminate them to stop the defense units from charging.
Your port's only 250k points.
Another enemy squad is inbound. As
Battlefield
Esmo
type
mentioned,
with
if
skill-based
they finish
matchmaking. I've played
charging,
Delta Force
we're all
before.
done for.
Burn.
You got 6k? Show up, baby.
The
And
enemy
it's
keep
not fitting for this
replenishing their
game.
forces.
Oh yeah, I
Stop them from
definitely
charging.
don't
Target
think
the leader.
that this game needs any type of PvP, unfortunately. Cheryl, yo, what are you doing?
best friends. Yep. We just become
Good morning, Judge, Rusty, and
Cheryl, thank you very, very much for the 20 bucks. Thank you for the support, friend. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you very much for the support. How you doing this morning? They were asking earlier about doing. Let me go get Freyna while you're doing this. I'll meet you back down there. I feel like I'm just throwing by not having Freyna. I'm just not adding enough to help to make it worth it, so what are you doing today? Hopefully I'll get a team together. Hopefully I'll get a team together to maybe tackle. Maybe we'll do 31 through 35 today. So welcome. Yo, I appreciate it. What you been up to? What you been grinding on? Oh, let's get down here. I'll try to actually be of some sort of assistance. Get a team together. I haven't pushed 31 through 35 yet. I've just been lazy. I've just been super fucking lazy. No, I haven't done them. There's no reason to. Like, there's literally no reason to do it, so I just haven't done it.
Melt away.
I find that if there's no reason to do something, I just don't do it. I just haven't done it. We gotta go. Think about it. Cooking Italian stuffed pepper today, bit of Div 2, and then some First Descendant. Nice. You haven't gotten past 20? What are you even doing, Connor? I know I told some people I'd get them through. I know I told some people I'd get them through some earlier stages today, so. We should talk about having Freyna lineups.
Watch out. Above you. That's a Vulgus
Alright.
command relay. It's a weapon that
Let's
tracks
take Judge
RK
through.
and can be used to attack it.
I'll do it eventually.
Hey, be careful. Jeremy was able
I'm
to get
just
the drop
lazy.
on me because I was too focused on other things.
Because there's
Once the
nothing
units
that I
finish
get
charging,
from
they'll
running
become
30s.
stronger.
Like,
I know
from
it's
running
tough.
the hard
We need to
mode,
destroy it before
there's
that happens.
nothing that I get from it.
Understood.
And I'm not going to be, like, I'm not chasing the leaderboards. Not yet, at least.
There
Same
has to be a
21.
leader among the enemy
Yeah, I got to take
defense
Code.
forces.
Maybe I'll grab Code and Connor and run them
Eliminate
through later
to
on.
stop the defense units
And then
from
whoever
charging.
else. And I'll just get you
Another
guys to,
enemy
like,
squad
level
is
30.
inbound. As Esmo mentioned, if they finish charging, we're all done for.
You're a
They keep
2?
replenishing their
Holmes is still
forces.
2?
We have to stop them from charging.
You're still newer, though,
Target the
Holmes.
leader.
I just fucking... nothing about Void 30, like hard Void or whatever, challenge Void, whatever you want to call it. Like nothing about it even sounds appealing to me at all. You haven't done 30 plus? Yeah, we'll grab you too, Hunt. When we go, I'll drag you through, and then we'll see who else we got. Easy 31 plus. Oh yeah, I'll get some of you guys. We'll see who all we got, because I got to get some community through. I don't imagine it's hard. Why didn't I just F2 that, Ashley? Why didn't you F2 it, Ashley? That's the question. Boy, I fucked up. I was chatting. What up, Flambe? A piece of shit. Yes, I am. It's not? Yeah, you should probably do like 31 today. Yeah, like I haven't even looked at it. I'm just like, meh. I'll let the big boys, leaderboard chase. Maybe I'll look at it in like a couple weeks. You don't F2, why not? You just personally don't like it? Are you allergic to F2? So you can have toxic puddle?
Suggests
Gotcha.
that the enemy has a wavelength jammer. If
On the
we
first
destroy
spawn?
it, we'll be able to find SMO. I still can't
I
locate
could see that.
SMO. Must be something else jamming the signal. Keep your eyes
Need to run
peeled.
30 more? Yeah, same. That's all I was running some of it yesterday. I only ran like 30 times yesterday. What up, Dust? What am I doing right now? Just grabbing another last dagger, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. We need to look and see. I haven't even been bothering to see if I've had it drop yet. I'll wait till Ashley has it. Did you pity the dagger? Customize. Library.
Watch out.
Dagger.
Above
Which
you.
piece do we get from
That's
here?
a Vulgus command relay. It's a
Which
weapon
piece
that
do we get
tracks
from here,
RK
Ash?
and can be used to attack it.
No, I didn't get a chance
Hey, be
because we
careful.
just ran
Jeremy was
in.
able to get the drop on me because I was too focused on other things. Once the units finish charging, they'll become stronger. I know it's tough, but we need to destroy
You
it
joined
before
to
that
get 4
happens.
more copies. It's up to
We'll knock out the weapon.
Ashley. It's her party.
There has to be a leader among the enemy defense forces.
Am I afraid VP 35 is too hard? Me? No.
Units from charging.
No, I have
Another
no
enemy
doubt that
squad
it's
is
not hard
inbound.
at all.
As Esmo mentioned, if they
Yeah, I
finish
have no
charging,
doubt
we're
that
all done
VP
for.
31 through 35 is not actually hard. At all.
Enemy keep replenishing their forces.
This game is like deathly allergic to making challenging content. If you can do it jet lagged, anyone can. That's what I'm thinking. I don't
Thanks.
assume it's
Finally
gonna be
saved.
challenging at all.
I'm no use to you
If
in
I'm
this
honest.
state. I'll join you later on.
It's more inconvenient than anything.
This is your grave.
You'd definitely like to do a 31 through 35. Okay, so it sounds like at some point today I'm going to be running some people through 31 through 35. Is it this one here? It's this one, right? Yeah, there like literally is no incentive to do it, so I couldn't be bothered to care. I think it's this one.
The thick fog makes it difficult to carry out aerial reconnaissance. But I will
You have to
keep
switch
trying.
like inversion rounds and mods, but
careful.
that's it. Yeah. Like that's what I mean. Like I literally don't think I just
Irregular vibrations
I have no
nearby.
incentive to do it because there's nothing to get
Vulgus are
out of
swarming
it.
in that direction.
There's just nothing for me to gain from doing it, so it's very low on the priority list. To be fair, I don't have a lot of other things that I need to be doing right now either, so... You haven't changed your gear since the Glay meta? This thing on? Would I miss Naked Guy? It might not be. I could have literally missed it.
Is anyone there?
I literally could have missed it. What'd you say,
Our
Naked Guy?
status suggests that the enemy has a wavelength.
Oh shit,
jammer.
when'd you cheer 100
If we
biddies?
destroy it, we'll be able to find SMO.
You fucking
I
nerd?
still can't locate SMO.
Thank you for the
Must be
biddies,
something
Naked
else
Guy.
jamming the signal. Keep your eyes peeled.
I'm not ignoring you.
Melt away.
I'm just fucking borderline like retarded this morning. Bro, I am a piece of shit. My bad for missing that, mate. My fucking bad. Hey, listen. You can always just at me. If you at me, I'll get my hey listen notification. At least I should still get it.
Able to get the drop on me because I was too focused on other things.
Dude, I'm just big dumb.
Once the units finish charging, they'll become stronger. I know
You ever have a morning where you wake up and you just feel dumb? Yeah, like that. And then I'll hear it.
We'll knock out the weapons.
Especially when like a lot of people are talking and they're talking to themselves. Help me fight Hunt. I think it's got a cooldown, but I don't know. I think I'll let that happen. It's got a cooldown so it doesn't get like spammed, but
keep replenishing their forces.
you tried. It works though. It's one of those things where you love talking to yourself. I'm terrible. I try not to miss messages, but sometimes it happens. Especially when like chat's talking to themselves. Like when chat's talking to chat, I sort of just like let chat do their thing. And then I fucking miss messages all the time. I think it's I just haven't had enough to drink this morning. I think is what's happening. I think I need more to drink.
Drinking out of cups.
Thanks, Bones.
Being a bitch.
Drunk 31 to 35. I mean, it'd be easy enough, right?
The thick fog makes it
difficult
to carry out aerial reconnaissance, but I will keep trying.
We know that it would be easy enough, right? We all know it's because you don't read. That is true. That is true. I don't read. It's when you start arguing with yourself and lose that you're fucked. I think if you lose an argument to yourself, you have a problem. Your joke for coffee. Hey, some people just don't do caffeine.
The Vulcans are swarming in that direction.
Like some people just don't do caffeine. I mean, not me, obviously. She's hungover and jet lagged. Is she both? Use your builds for Freyna and Viessa. Did you say? I saw you mentioned that you were building them. I didn't see that you said you were using my builds for them. How are you liking them? For Freyna, the new Plague set, I would use the new Plague set if you get it, but until then, the Slayer set works really well.
The enemy has a wavelength jammer. If we destroy it,
Hunt's gatekeeping. Hunt's always gatekeeping.
I still can't locate SMO.
Hunt's always gatekeeping.
The signal. Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh baby. Oh baby. Where are we at here? Trying to cook shit out though. The new Glay mobbing build's pretty good though, Connor. There's so many good builds that you can build in the game that it's hard to tell you which ones to build. Your Serena strat is top tier. What's your Serena strat? Shoot things with gun. Win.
That's a Vulcus command relay. It's a weapon that tracks RK.
That 43% toxic skill power is good.
Hey,
it is pretty nice.
Jeremy was able to get the drop on me because
I do think, especially using
it's okay.
Keelan's
You guys
nice
can stop freaking out.
What's up,
I'm here.
the best girl? How you doing?
I know it's tough, but we need to destroy it before that happens.
Hold the last dagger, follow everyone else. Basically, pretend to shoot. You're the only person that has like not fired a single round the entire time.
Eliminate them to stop the defense units from charging.
Did Flambe get the invite? I don't know.
Another enemy squad is inbound.
Are we full? Like if the map's full, we might have to move.
We're all done for.
Every once in a while, maps be full.
The enemy keep replenishing their forces. We have to stop them from charging.
I mean, the map doesn't look full. I don't think. Doesn't look like it. I only see 3. There's a 4th up there. Yeah, we might have to go.
Thanks. Finally saved.
We might have to pick a different map.
Used to you in this state.
I'll tell him to leave. Dude, Ashley's out here like throwing down hard. Ashley's like, look, bitch, get the fuck out of my map. We're trying to invite somebody. Can someone leave? Dude, I never even ever use global chat.
The thick fog makes it difficult to carry out aerial reconnaissance.
Get him, Ash. Dude, she's throwing down the gauntlet right now.
Just be careful.
She's throwing down the fucking gauntlet. You guys can't see what she said, but until I get Serena, you're doing the bossing build with Glade until you get Serena. Yeah.
Watch your feet.
You're MR'd up enough to get it right. It's just the grind.
Nearby. The Vulgus are swarming in that direction.
Tomorrow on Reddit, a Korean told me to leave. Game is so toxic. Korean telling me to leave in world chat. What is the game coming to? You owned a 3-star Council of Magisters medal. Which one is that, Richie? Which one was that you had to do to get all that? Your MR21. So it's just getting in and farming her, right? It's literally just farming her at this point. She's a million % worth having, though. Especially because they said they're not going to nerf her. The fact they said they are not going to nerf her just added more value to her than I can even explain. The fact that they're not going to nerf her is insane. I need a goddamn better reactor. Not going to nerf Freyna, no, not going to nerf Serena. Now you can build your daggers for. That's the only reason I'm even considering building a dagger right now. To be completely honest, it's the only reason I'm doing it. You guys don't have 9? Get fucked, Ashley? No. I'll shit aside. I'm going to sleep. It's almost 40 minutes. Banning yourself. See you, Ripper. I appreciate you being here, baby. See, I need to, after I get some of this other stuff, I need to go get reactors. Like, I need a better reactor for Freyna, because I don't have one. I just need better reactors for a bunch of people. They're going to put a cap on her, but capping her is not the same as nerfing her, right? So what they're saying is they're going to cap her health so she doesn't get better. And I think where they're more concerned is with her getting exponentially better than what she currently is. Because once they add the component cores, and then you're able to like scale your HP to like 100k HP or whatever, they're afraid that if that happens, she'll be like irrevocably broken, right? So they're not like nerfing her, but they're just not going to let her power creep any higher, essentially. Because I'm sure once you start adding component cores, most people can like stack on a shitload of like people will be able to stack on like a shitload of HP,
The thick fog makes it
right? And then once people
carry
stack
out
on a
aerial
shitload of
reconnaissance.
HP, like
But I will
put
keep
4
trying.
HP cores on or whatever you can do, it's gonna scale these HP numbers insane. It's more like nerfing but not nerfing. I mean, I guess you could make a conversation one way or the other. I don't view it as a nerf.
That direction.
I don't view it as a nerf because it's gonna affect all characters, and it's like it's just to stop insane scaling. So it's like an in-game limit and less of a nerf. But I get it. It's basically setting a standard. Yeah, I don't view it as a nerf because you're not lowering what she currently does, right? Because it's not like they're going to set the hard cap on the HP and move it down below what she can currently hit.
If we destroy it, we'll be able to find
But I
us
can get where you could look at it. Like one can make an argument that it's like technically a nerf if you wanted to try to make that argument. I don't know that I would agree with it, but I can understand the logic behind it. What con do you need 100k HP? Destiny 2 GM? Yeah, would be nice. Bro, I mean, think about it. How many, if they put cores on components, even if they add like one core, right? One core per component, and they don't do 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. If they just make it to where you can add one, and it's like a rainbow slot,
Watch out.
and
Above
you put just
That's a
HP on
Vulgus
all of
command
them,
relay. It's a weapon that
like
tracks
your
arcade
HP
and can be used to attack it.
and you can put, imagine it's like a level 9 core, and you can put like, what, 100% multiplier on your HP, and you can do that fucking 4 times. So 400% multiplier on your HP, you could easily go from 20k to 100k HP instantly with like a level 10 HP core.
There has to be a leader among the enemy defense forces. We need to
Even if they only do
eliminate them to
50%,
stop
you're still going to be at
defense units from
40k
charging.
HP.
Another enemy squad is inbound. As Esmo mentioned, if they finish charging, we're all done for.
Because more than likely they're going to be multipliers and not additional, right? Because all the other cores are multiplicative and not additional. So you have a build that has 32k HP, yeah. So imagine your build with 32k HP ends up going up to fucking, you know what I mean? Something fucking insane. Yeah, I mean, like, imagine having 100k HP. You would never need it.
Fog makes it difficult to carry out aerial reconnaissance, but I will keep trying. Please be careful.
Or you could mix it some to where you got like a 40% reduction and then everything else was just HP. You would have to do the math on it because like trying to find out what was the most effective for your EHP. But at the end of the day, having an insane amount of HP is just, I mean, there's no content in which you need it. And if they do develop content in which you need that type of HP, imagine not having it and how bad that's going to feel. Like, imagine if you go to an area and it could one-shot you if you had less than 35k HP. Like, imagine how that would feel for, like, newer players.
Our comm status
because it sounds like they're not going to do, like, multiple difficulties the way that we had discussed. So if it's just going to be one area that's just a set level of difficulty, it's going to hurt. Just stop and leave a like. Yo, I appreciate you. Thank you, Kachi. Appreciate you, brother. Devs will get it wrong. I mean, them saying that they're not planning on adding like 3 tiers of difficulty, I think is a misstep. Hopefully they reconsider it at some point. I really think that the game needs multiple levels of difficulty for zones or for activities. I don't necessarily think it needs it for zones, but it definitely needs it for activities.
Watch out, above you. That's a Vulgus command relay.
We just need to see, because if they're saying that like the new Axiom plane is going to be harder than high risk Sigma, well, define hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we need more than like abstract.
Knock out the weapons.
It's going to be harder than Sigma.
There has to be a leader among the enemy defense forces.
Because like Sigma is harder than 400s, but we have no marked way of telling how much harder it is, right? Like, we don't know if it's 10% harder or 50% harder.
We're all done for.
It's all too late. You think so, Dazzler?
The enemy keep replenishing their forces.
Components in RK, it goes up to 7, yeah. And for most people, most content, 7 to 10k HP is plenty, right? Like 7 to 10k HP is Sigma's hard. It felt like a 400. They said Sigma high risk.
I'll join you later on.
They said Sigma high risk was harder than a 400. You'd have to go back and find it. I can't remember if they said normal was supposed to be as difficult as a 400 and then high risk was more difficult, or if high risk was harder than a 400. I can't remember. But I know they stated that Sigma was supposed to be harder than 400s. I can't, obviously I can't cite my source right now. It's like Wednesday, you guys can leave the server though. All right, so I would say like Wednesday, Thursday, we'll start looking at a once human map, by the way. Yeah. Right now, high risk. Yeah, you're right. High risk is harder than a 400. Yeah. I just couldn't remember exactly how it went, but I knew it was at some point, like high risk was supposed to be harder than a 400. But the question is, define harder, right? Because it doesn't, I'm not going to say it doesn't feel harder, because the level of power that we have is so far above it that
suggests that the enemy has a wavelength.
it's like saying flies got 6% larger. I'm so big that I'm never going to notice a fly is 6% larger, and I'm still going to smash it just as easy as I did, right? So it's kind of challenging to understand abstract numbers in terms if the developers don't tell you those numbers. New players, it is, especially if there's a party of 4 new players, right? like going into Sigma with like not fully caked out like gear and shit.
Watch out, above you. That's a
You guys
focused
punched
man
Devour to
unit.
death?
It's
That's
a weapon
funny.
that tracks RK and can be used to attack it.
Hey,
That's
be
funny.
careful. Jeremy was able to get the drop on me because I was too focused on other things.
Watch your feet.
Once the units finish charging, they'll become
That's
stronger.
absolutely
I know
hilarious.
it's tough, but we need to destroy
It took
before
8
that
minutes.
happens.
Fuck that.
Understood. They'll knock out the weapons.
Fuck that.
Another enemy squad is inbound. As SMO mentioned,
400
if
with
they
the correct
finish
teams in around
charging,
1.5 minutes.
we're
Or I
all
call the
done.
fastest one was the other day,
There
maybe.
has to be a leader among the enemy defense forces.
Yeah, I mean, if
We
you're
need
to
eliminate
like
them
Pones'
stop
point,
the
like if
defense
you're running
units from
Sigma
charging.
with like 4 brand new accounts that don't have Descendants that are like built, right? Like they're all in there with like 2 catalysts on non-ultimates. It's gonna feel pretty bad. But obviously that's not what the content is designed for. The person calling me out of touch, did they respond to my last comment?
No use to you in this state.
Did they
I'll
respond to
join
me
you later on.
like my last comment? Because I just like told them to watch the fucking video. I wouldn't be. I was checking earlier. I was like, dude, maybe they'll respond and I'll like respond back. They replied to you.
Loading.
That's funny. I have some people in some of my videos, like my talking head pieces. They're like, not all of us are entitled fucking content creators. Go touch grass. And it's like, I haven't thought about touching grass. That's such a great fucking idea.
Boing, boing, boing. How was that?
Dying Simulator took you 20 minutes, killing it, clearing it and rezzing him. Oh, for sure. There's definitely like the game. That's where I'm saying like to refer back to like do a callback to what I was saying earlier. If you make the new like Axiom zone harder than Sigma baseline, and you make it to where you need to have horde HP components, right? You need to have 15k HP or you will get one shot. Your newer players are never going to be able to clear that content. And I'm not saying we need to dumb down and make all content fucking Tommy No Thumbs face rollable. But I think that it's a missed opportunity by not creating multiple levels of content to where fucking Tommy No Thumbs can get in there and grind for base level mats and materials so they can level their character up so they can do the harder content. But if the developers decide not to do that, okay, like follow my logic.
It's a weapon that tracks RK
If you, because what's going to happen is you're not going to do that, and they're going to make it one level of difficulty. And then little Timmy is going to fucking go to Reddit and Discord and bitch about how hard it is. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to nerf the content.
They'll knock out the weapons. There has to be a
That's
leader
what's
among
going
the
to
enemy
happen.
defense forces.
And I think that based on everything that I have seen in the game so far,
Another enemy squad is
I'm
inbound.
willing to bet
As
money
Esmo
on
mentioned,
that.
If they finish
You
charging,
agree?
we're all done for.
Right. Now, if you made multiple levels of content to where little Timmy could get in and play after he got done playing fucking Roblox with his buddies,
Target the leader.
then he could like play Roblox and come over and do the content and log off, it'd be fine. But if you're gonna make it too fucking hard for little Timmy, then he's gonna bitch and then it's gonna get nerfed.
I'm no use to you in this state. I'll join you later on.
Literally, Benno. I got my last dagger sent, by the way. But I'm good to go till you guys get yours. And players are leaving, yeah. But so I think that the fact that they're saying that they are not going to add multiple difficulties to the game, that they're not going to add like multiple difficulties to the game is a big miss, right?
We've detected irregular
Because it is
vibrations
going to
nearby.
create a situation
Vulgus
to
are
where
slowing
they
in that
create
direction.
content that is like quote unquote hard by their standard, and then as soon as they create it and it's hard, you're gonna have people bitch, and then based on everything we've seen the developers do so far, they're gonna nerf it. If the devs keep catering to crybabies, you're gonna leave. I think that I can say that if they release like semi-hard content for season 3, when a lot of new people come back, like a lot of new gamers come, and people come that are like, because a lot of big content creators are going to get paid to play the game, they're going to bring in a lot of audiences that haven't been here, and if those audiences come in and see the game and find that it's somewhat enjoyable, and then they start seeing everything being nerfed when they come in, there's a pretty good chance that they're not going to want to stay either, because the content creators that they're watching are going to bitch about it. And then you're going to have like additional player attrition, and it's going to be because they're consistently making content too easy, and then they're going to overcorrect. And then what they'll do is they'll overcorrect because they refuse to add multiple levels of difficulty. So they will overcorrect to try to fix it. And that overcorrection will be to make content hard and tell people to get good. But the problem is you will have already done damage to the community in a way that's not easy to replace. And you will alienate a large part of your player base because exceedingly hard content is only really consumed by your top players, which is traditionally a very small portion of your player base. And because because seemingly they're unwilling to create multiple levels of difficulty, they'll never be able to balance it. Because you're constantly going from one extreme to the other, because you cannot, there's no middle point to balance. You can't make super easy, super hard, and something in the middle. And because you're going to be going back and forth ping-ponging, you're never going to give your game an identity. Because the game's identity will be, well, the game is either too easy or the game is too hard. Just make it super hard. If you, like, I know it's a meme, but if you make the content super hard, you'll have no players. And if you make the game too easy, you'll have no players. That's why there's got to be a balance. With the time limits too, making it hard. You can't clear something in 20 seconds, don't make you fail. I think in like lower tier content, or not lower tier, I think in lower difficulties, you shouldn't have a time limit. I think imposing an arbitrary time limit is something you can do at the top end to put pressure on people and make their decisions feel impactful. But I think if you're learning to clear the content, you shouldn't have that. Right? Like if you're still learning the mechanics, learning how to clear the content, learning which builds work, learning team comps, doing all of that, and then you have this like this timer in the back of your mind that says if you don't get it right, you fail. For like your general content, general players, it's a bad thing. They're losing all the top players. They are losing all the top players, and I hate to say it, but like the top players are a small portion of the player slice, right? I'm not saying that we don't need content for the top players at all, but I am saying that the top players are a very small slice of the game, and I stand behind what I said the other day, which is like if you're making content for your top 500 players and you spend a lot of time developing content for only your top 500 players, you have essentially failed your game. If you're making content only for them. And the problem is, without a system that allows you to have scaling difficulty, morning Dryden, if you don't have a system that allows you to have scaling difficulty, right? Easy, medium, hard, whatever, then all you can do is make it for the easy or make it for the hard. And if you make something that's only for your hard players, then you have a lot of the community that can't access it. If you make something for only your easy players, your hard players are going to get bored. That's why you need that sliding scale that for some reason the first Descendant seems allergic to, based on everything they say. Like I'm not shit talking the devs, but based on their own statements, they just do not want to do it. Yo, thank you for the follow. We keep that shit anonymous. If you're hanging out, chilling, and relaxing, no, I appreciate you. If you want to speak up to me in the community, good night, thanks for the follow. It took you 6 hours to beat normal mode on one of your alts. What do you mean?
I'm no use to you in this state. I'll join you later on.
10 plus. Yeah, I mean, like World of Warcraft and a couple other games. Even like we've been talking about Once Human. Even 400s, or not even 400s. Even Once Human understands that there is like a level of you need scaling difficulty with scaling rewards. So I don't understand only allowing you to have 1 or 2 difficulties. WoW's been going on for 21 years. WoW has had some tremendous epic level fuck ups in its career. Like WoW has done a lot of good things, but WoW has historically put its foot like deep in its mouth at times and had entire bad seasons. There's just very little like solid competition for WoW. Like there's very few games that can compete. Especially like WoW. Like WoW can completely fuck up and still be okay financially. Just as long as it doesn't continue to do it. And WoW has to balance things. But yeah, at the end of the day, that's my thought. So hopefully we get something good, because I don't ever want to make it sound like I'm just anti the top gamers, because I think the top gamers do need something to do.
Watch out, above you. That's a Vulgus command relay.
But
it's a weapon that tracks our
it's just not in the game right now.
Hey, be careful. Jeremy was able to get the drop on me because I was too focused on other things.
And Nexon did the following: Destiny designing did not make 3 levels of content.
They'll become stronger. I know it's tough, but we need to destroy it before that happens. Understood.
But Destiny kind of has 3 levels of content. It's just not always there.
There has to be a leader among the enemy
Destiny
defense
has
forces.
3 levels of
We need
content.
to eliminate them to stop the defense units from charging.
Destiny definitely has
Other
3
enemy
levels of
squad is
content.
inbound.
They're just
As
not
Esmo
all there
mentioned,
all the
if
time.
they finish charging,
Top players,
we're all
they're looking at top players is different from what
replenishing their
top.
forces. We have to stop them from charging.
Well, I think it just
Target the
depends on
leader.
who you actually count to be top players. Because there's contest mode. Contest mode is made for your top 0.01%, right? Contest mode is made for your pinnacle Destiny gamers, and contest mode has been around for years. Just got have enough copies to make 3 variants of each element. Nice, 64. I'm finally getting around to farming another one. Just tell me whenever you're ready to go to the next piece or whatever. Thing 2, something to be said about content that makes you try to achieve more. Give people something to drive, but there still needs to be balance to it. I absolutely agree, Psycho. I think that, what up, Ouija baby? I think that
are swarming in that direction.
we constantly call it aspirational content, and the idea behind it is content that you aspire to. It gives you a reason to do something, or it gives you a reason to play because you want to be able to do something. But contest mode has been around for a long time, and contest mode is a difficulty level. Contest mode is a way to allow your hardcore fucking like salty greppos and shit to really get out there and try to flex, and show that they are like head and shoulders above the rest of the people. You know what I mean? But it is still like imagine if they had some sort of like hardcore raids in this game, and you'd have like you could see like a bunch of content creators and top players grouping up to try to clear it in the first 24 hours. You've been done, just waiting on Flambe. Okay. Hardcore mode. What are you up to, Ouija? But yeah, no, I agree. As long as I stay in orbit. You think you're a top player as long as you're in orbit? You're fucking killing me, Benno. But no, I agree. I agree though, Psycho, that I think any game that is like some type of live service game should have something that you want to be able to do. Like to where you're like, I want to get better gear so I can do X. I want to get better at like my class so I can do X. I want to get better at utilizing my skills. Or in the case of World of Warcraft or 14, I want to get better at my skill rotation. I want to get better at doing these things so I can do the harder content to get the cool thing. Also give us rewards. I maintained, if you watch any of my content, Ashley, you know that I've maintained that the Void Purge hard mode missed the mark on a plethora of levels. Just enjoying your morning with coffee. You off work this morning? Hope you're well. We're trying. Need 2 more? I don't give a fuck. I'm just here all day. All the content has 90 power when it's too easy. So they don't nerf the Guardian, they nerf the missions, right?
I'm no use to you in this.
And we talked about that too. We've talked about that too, where it comes to like MMO style where like power is linear and power creep is linear, and games like Destiny 2 where power creep is a loop. And I hate the loop. I fucking hate the loop system to where like you get to a certain power level and then you lose that power just to be able to get back to that power level, and you do that over and over again. I fucking hate that. I hate that so much. You're doing ACG blueprints and 400s? Oh, that's nice. What are we switching to, Ash? Nano? All right. All right, let's cook. Take Jaber for this one and make it easy. Did you go ahead and start it? Yeah, you did. There's like 4 of these, right? Why are they not showing up? Is it because I didn't join? Are you fucking serious, bitch? Grapple.
This one's for you.
Why did it not join?
Take this.
I mean, literally, you can just stand at 1, right? Like, anytime I've done this, I do it by myself. You just stand at 1 and they all run to you.
Melt away.
Grapple, dude. Game hates me, Weege. No, serious plays 2 turrets on 2 points and you stand on the last one. If I do this by myself, I just stand on 1 point. Everything just runs to the 1
Watch your
point.
feet.
Like, nothing goes to any of the other points. From what I've seen. Making the last dagger of each element. Am I going to make one of each element? Probably not. I think, depending on how many of them I get after this, we'll see what we do with it. Because I have my, like, 1 general last dagger.
Burn.
So, the only other thing I could think is I want to try the one with, like, the extra magazines on it. When you did it by yourself, I could see that. I made, like, a general one, and then I have the chill one. If I get enough, maybe I'll do, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll do, like, multiples, but we'll see. Isn't it like right here? Oh, there it is. Yeah, anytime I did this by myself, I literally just stood in one spot.
We got all of it.
Did you guys go ahead and restart it? Here we go. So you don't work on the weekends. What do you do with all your time off, Weege? Now that you're a normie. Now that you're a normie with a job, what do you do? I mean, this stuff's so weak that I could see Jaber literally just owning it. You game or you go somewhere sometimes? What's up, Vol? Where's the go-to, like, Ouija hangout? Watch movies? We just watched a movie last night. What did we watch? We watched Until Dawn last night. If it wasn't for, like, the 5 fucking toddlers in there, they weren't toddlers, but the 5 fucking young kids fucking chattering the whole time. Did I enjoy it? I thought it was good. I thought it was like a 7 or an 8 for sure. I didn't mind it being gory. It's definitely gory. I would say I'm pretty hard on horror movies. I'm pretty hard on horror movies because most of the time, like most of the time, horror movies are shit that have just been done over and over again.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the hell this stuff is.
Like most of the time, horror movies are just like a trope that has been like redone over and over again.
I'm not
And
sure
I kind of feel like, because it was based on the game. Yeah, like new horror movies are so blah.
Jeremy came here looking
I mean, I would recommend it to people.
Grab it all first.
How you doing, Hyper? I would recommend it. I think all horror movies are good comedies. I laughed a few times. I'm not gonna lie. It had a good couple jump scares in it. Like, there were a couple times that it got me to jump. So, my only negative is I could tell that it was based on a video game. Like, based on, like, the idea of a video game. And I wish that it could have been longer. Conjuring, I think the Conjuring's really good. I like, once you get to, like, the end of the Conjuring series, it gets pretty out there. But I like Sinister. I think Sinister's really good. Conjuring did a good job. There's a couple movies that I like. Did we watch Sinister? Yeah, we did. With, like, the lawnmowers and stuff, yeah. Yeah, it was good. I do like the Conjuring series. I like things that I can look at and go, I can see this happening. The Grudge, but the next one was meh. I thought The Grudge was kind of fun, like when it first came out.
All right.
So for
this
Until
stuff
Dawn,
is.
I do wish it was longer. Without giving you guys any spoilers, you find out like a lot about the area they're in. And I feel like they could have... I saw there was another Final Destination coming out. I'm hoping it's halfway decent. I kind of wished in the... in Until Dawn that they had explored some of the areas around. Are there Wendigos? Yeah. I mean, if you've played the game, then yeah. So, I just wish they had done more exploration. And I think that if it was a game, like say you played that film as a game, you would have seen like there's like this whole like exploration thing they could have done. And I think that as like somebody who was like enjoying the story and what was going on, it would have added a lot to the experience. But I also understand that like movies, you have to hard limit the amount of info you put in them. It was good. It was good. I would definitely say it was worth watching. So you don't... Oh, yeah, I forgot you don't do Final Destinations, huh? Too gory? Too real. Which one is it? I love Final Destinations. You can go watch it with who? Okay, yeah, I'll go watch it with her. I don't care. Want to see Chucky versus Gage? See, some of that kind of stuff is like, those are like fan service movies to me.
We got all of it.
You're excited for the new Final Destination? I think it's going to be good. You can't drive behind a truck full of logs? I think most people can't. I have a death wish, so I don't care. I'm like, if it happens, are we farming Last Dagger? Yeah, we're farming some. Dude, I'm just one of those, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Like, I'm very much like, dude, if I'm going to die, I was going to die anyway. You're funny as fuck. I love it. Why live your whole life being afraid? That's just... That was like in the, so... I don't know how much to say about the movie without, like, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But if you've played the Until Dawn games, you know, like, how the premise of it works. So, for me, like, on the second day, I would have just been like, fuck it. Like, on the second day, I would have just been like, fuck it, and just went balls out. Because once you know, then it's like, well, why be fucking scared? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just some sort of, like, fucking just insane man. I don't get it, but I would just be like, fuck it, bitches. Let's do this. Do you see how they die and what? Until Dawn? Fuck yeah.
All right.
Doesn't matter where you're at, what you're doing. When the Reaper comes, your time's up. I mean, you're dead. I mean, you're dead. There's just nothing you can do about it, right? YouTube CC say it's not good reviews. Do what? What happened? Final Destination 2, the log scene. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've watched Final Destination. I honestly, like, most of the times when I see people die, you wouldn't even know it happened. What's the plan for today? A little bit. We're gonna try to maybe get new Last Dagger, maybe get some components. Might run through some like 31 to 35 and Purge. Maybe carry some Community. Have you seen all the Saw movies? I've seen most of them. I really enjoyed the Saw movies, like the first couple. After that, they kind of got like really dumb. They just got really dumb after a while. So the first one was great. The second one was good. I think even the third one was decent. Like after a while, they just get bad. Well, because like you just have to keep outdoing each other. Just having to finish everything. Monkey was Final Destiny. It had some funny deaths in it. I think I've seen it.
All right. I don't know what the hell this stuff is, but we got all of it.
Tell me whenever we're... library. Yeah, whenever you guys are good. Yeah, I think I would say it was like a 7 or an 8. It wasn't anything that I was like, hey, this is probably like one of the best movies I've seen in a while. But I would watch it again just to see if I missed something. Because now that I know, I think there's probably things in the movie that I missed. One thing I hate is that like a lot of like modern day horror movies are all filmed to be just so goddamn dark. Like 80% of the scene is just pure black and you can't see anything. And I'm like, bro, this is cinema. I want to see what the fuck is happening. Why is everything so goddamn dark that I can't see? It's like they took a page from indie horror, Ouija. Like indie horror doesn't have money to do things. So they like use the like black backgrounds and shit to like obscure the fact that they don't have the money to do things. But I'm just like, bro, I literally can't see anything right now. But it was just like overall trash. Yeah. Well, like that's what we were saying before, like AVP, Freddy vs. Jason, shit like that. A lot of those are just fan service movies to me. Because I don't find them scary at all. I just think it's like a cool way to show like, you know, those characters or worlds.
Stuff is, but we got all of it.
I know some of you guys just don't do good with disgusting. Doesn't bother me at all. They're pretty dark too. You had to raise your TV brightness. Yeah. It creates just a bad viewing experience. And the sound mix. One Missed Call was good. I don't think I've seen that. The other one too is like the sound mix on movies anymore is horrible. Have you guys noticed that? Like you're like watching, you're listening. Say you're watching the movie at home. It's like quiet as fuck, and the next thing you know, one thing happens, and they can hear it like 3 counties over because it's so goddamn loud. And you're like, Jesus Christ, boys. Could we not fucking blow the speakers on my fucking soundbar? Please and thank you. Like, pretty sure you just tried to pop my subwoofer. It's so bad. All the voice lines are whispering, and then the sound effects is like... You're like, Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? I can't hear anything. Yeah, it's so goddamn frustrating. But overall it was decent, so... I don't know. It was probably one of the first movies that I think we've watched in a while that I was like, it's not bad. Because I think half of the time, most new movies just suck ass.
All right. I don't know what the
like
hell
most new
this
movies
stuff
just
is,
suck ass.
but we got all of it.
Monster movies versus monster killers. Oh, you mean like actual like people doing things like Purge versus like some sort of like spooky fake demon thing or something? People are way scarier. I think that you're looking for a new TV series to watch. That's a tough one. There's a lot of really good ones. How you doing, Where I think that if you can do something that's abstract and you can maintain that level of abstraction, and it allows the viewer to come up with what the scary thing is, it is way more scary than anything that somebody can design is.
This is your grave.
But the problem is 90% of the time people try to do that, like create this like monster and then show it in like something like Insidious, where like Darth Maul shows up at the end and then it just ruins the whole experience. So I think that in general, like human killers are more scary because you can't really fuck that up. They scare you, slasher, you're okay. See, like none of that stuff bothers me. But I mean, it's a lot of that's just because of who I am. Like none of that shit fucking bothers me. But I can understand if you were somebody who was like religious or spiritual, that it could be very tough,
Hey,
right?
listen.
Like if you were somebody who was like, that was like followed part of your belief structure, then it makes it that much more real, right? Recommended, check it out. Teen Go to the Woods kind of thing. I'll have to look at it. What up, Ted? How you doing? For me, it's like, oh, it's a human. Okay, gun dead. Yeah, basically, I think that when you have a level, I think if you have, like when you have them that are like, how do I want to say it? Like, Rob Zombie. Right? So like when Rob Zombie redid a lot of his horror movies, they were like humans, but they were just like strong. They were dumb. They were fucking inbred. They were hicks or whatever. Like you could stab them and it wouldn't hurt them. But if you had a gun, you were fine. But there was just like never a gun. I think that is, yeah, it's one of those things where I think stuff like that is like, okay, but if you can, as soon as you find out you can kill the shit, then it makes it way less scary. I don't know, man. Yeah, but anytime it's like humans, Farming Last Dagger, yeah. Because that's like shit like that is just, yeah.
All right.
I don't know,
what
like,
this stuff is, but we got all of it.
I used to get a lot more bothered by horror movies. Now I just kind of don't give a shit. I just think they're fun. No, I think that leaving the monster mysterious is the way to go. I think seeing glimpses of it, like seeing like a shadow, or like maybe seeing like some sort of part of something in passing, it lets you know that it is like real, is okay. What are we grabbing this time? Let's go to the bathroom, be right back. I think that is fine. But yeah, if you decide to show what it is, then it's too much. We doing Pauly? Okay. I think you just kind of throw at that point. Sinners? I haven't seen Sinners yet. Have we? I don't think so. Where are we headed? Over here? Okay. Yeah, I just think that showing the killer is just sometimes the wrong play. Because I definitely think my imagination is way scarier than anything else. What the shitballs? What the shitballs?
The analysis has detected void energy on the surface of the Kuiper.
Where's the
This
thing
is
for us?
definitely different from regular Kuiper.
Is it just right over there? Is it right by Sudden Robot? Or is it over here? That's the one we start? Okay. I'm gonna make sure I start the right thing.
Burn.
The Wendigos in the movie were spooky. Yes, they were also people adjacent. They were. I think they did a decent job of not lingering on them too long. What the fuck? I don't know why I couldn't just stand in it and trigger it. Join the mission? Why couldn't I just stand in it to join the mission? So dumb. That's so dumb.
This is definitely different from regular Kuiper.
Plus, I'm in the fucking team
Kuiper
anyway.
storage.
I'm just big dumb.
Jeremy mentioned Kuiper as well.
I'm just dumb. It's
Destroy
okay.
the vault and break down the Kuiper.
I thought I was standing in the right
To
spot.
identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition using the remaining particles and debris.
I don't know. Wait, what? What do you want me to wait on? Wasn't this 7? What do you mean that you had to do 7 of them instead of 6? Did they lower it? I don't know. You're the one that's like farmed this for an eternity.
Watch your feet.
You tell me if it was 7 or 6.
The analysis has
And the
detected
time?
void
What's the time?
energy
Like
on the
14?
surface of the Kuiper. This is definitely different
They
from
tweaked it?
regular
When did they
Kuiper.
announce it?
So this is
Did
the
they
enemy's
announce it
Kuiper
sometime and I just don't
storage.
remember it?
Jeremy mentioned Kuiper as well. You need to destroy the vault and break down the Kuiper. We'll be able
Oh,
to
yeah.
identify the key characteristics
Yeah.
of the Kuiper
And this or the last patch?
using
Yeah,
the
because this used to be
remaining
like 12
particles and
seconds,
debris.
right? Like, it used to take a while.
This is your grave.
Yeah, this used to take like 12 seconds. All those new player experiences changed. I mean, honestly, I can't. I'm not gonna complain about it. I think that overall, this was just like a really annoying mission anyway. So
I'll
take it.
Destroy the vault and break down the Kuiper.
we'll take it.
Able to identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition using
Changes for the
remaining
better.
particles and debris.
I think on like the normal version, this should probably be harder, right? Like on the normal version, it should probably be like 7 of them, like 14 seconds or whatever.
The analysis
But
has
like on the
detected
hard
void
versions where you're
energy
like
on the
farming
surface
them
of
and
the
you're not
Kuiper.
doing it for like your first time,
Definitely
then I
different
think this
from
is a
regular
good thing.
Kuiper.
I think there
this is
still
the
needs to be
enemy's Kuiper
some
storage.
sort of.
Jeremy mentioned Kuiper as well.
The fiber one's is worse. What do you
You
mean?
need to destroy the vault. and
Oh, like
break
doing
down
the fiber
Kuiper.
mission?
We'll be able to identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition.
Yeah,
using
I
the
think
remaining
that,
particles and debris.
I think that, you know, doing the missions the first time should be a little bit more challenging. You should actually like have to try to hold points and shit. But hey, fuck off.
Watch your feet.
The analysis has detected void energy on the surface of the
But
Kuiper.
like
This is
like sitting here
definitely
speed
different from
farming it,
regular
I
Kuiper.
think this is fine.
So this
'cause this
the
is
enemy's
much
Kuiper
quicker.
storage. Jeremy mentioned Kuiper as well.
Burn.
You need to
Hopefully
destroy
getting
vault
the
and break down
BP
the
is this
Kuiper.
easy.
We'll be able to identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition using the remaining particles and debris.
Yeah, hopefully getting the BP is this easy. I'm gonna go farm all sorts of shit today.
The analysis has detected void
Oh, why did I
energy
go over
on
here?
the surface of the Kuiper.
Sorry to get
This is
HP on
definitely
external
different from
components. You having a
regular
bad
Kuiper.
time? I
This
mean,
is the enemy's Kuiper storage.
you talking
Jeremy
about on
mentioned
like the
Kuiper
top
as
one?
well.
Dude, getting double blue
Destroy the vault
sucks.
and
You're good to
break
go.
down the
I
Kuiper.
mean, you guys tell me what you
We'll be able
want.
to identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition using the remaining
I mean, I only got
particles and
one of the
debris.
polymers. I'd like to at least get a second one since I've got 2 of everything else, but should probably get it here in a second. Been running Devour for about an hour now.
Boop
Yeah.
the penis.
The analysis has detected
See if I get another
energy
one here in
on
a
the
second.
surface
Thank
of
you for
the
that,
Kuiper.
Danny.
This is
Try to get
definitely
another one here in a
different from
second.
regular Kuiper. So this is the enemy's Kuiper storage. Jeremy mentioned
I'll
Kuiper
tell
as
you what
well.
though, JC. I mean, there
You
were.
need to destroy the vault and break down the
It was like
Kuiper.
The other day I was running trying to get components. It took a while to even get like a double blue.
The remaining particles and debris.
The RNG's just rough sometimes. What are you up to today, Danny? Wasn't somebody on the 6th one? Oh yeah, there is.
The analysis has detected void energy
12
on the
daggers,
surface of the
too many.
Kuiper. This is definitely different from regular Kuiper. So this is the enemy's Kuiper storage. Jeremy mentioned Kuiper as well. You need to destroy the vault and break down the Kuiper.
Here we go.
We'll be able to identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition.
You want double blues? I mean, at the end of the day, like, it just depends. So for me, I ran double blues because I knew I could upgrade them. If you don't have a lot of mats, then... On your server, which thing?
The analysis has detected void energy on the
I don't know, it depends
surface
on
of
which
the
thing. I was
Kuiper.
just in there earlier today.
This is definitely different from regular Kuiper. So this is the enemy's Kuiper storage.
Newest photo? Let me double check. I think I did.
Kuiper as well.
I think I looked at it, but you know, I'm kind of dumb, so...
We'll be able to identify the key characteristics of the Kuiper composition using the remaining particles and debris.
Jesus Christ, Ashley.
The analysis has detected void energy on the surface of the Kuiper. This is
That's so
definitely
bad.
different from regular Kuiper.
All right, I've got two. You have another sword relic cooking. As long as you're enjoying the restored relic. Is ready. Tell me whenever you guys are good to go. I don't really use that much restored relic, but I'm sure it's good. You don't use it, but why not? I mean, if you have it.
The analysis has detected void energy on the surface of the Kuiper.
Never stop looking at them,
This is
basically.
definitely different from
Basically,
regular
Jonathan.
Kuiper.
Let you pity your third? That's fine. I don't care one way or another. How goes this stream? Not too bad, Dark Style. Just vibing.
The key characteristics of the Kuiper composition using the
Literally
remaining
just
particles and
vibing.
debris.
Going to get these last daggers and then probably switch over and grind some reactors. I don't know which Descendants, but I know I have some Descendants that need new reactors. So probably go grind some reactors and then
The analysis has detected void energy on the surface of the Kuiper.
maybe go do 31 through 35 a couple times with some people.
Regular Kuiper. So this is the enemy's Kuiper
Do some 31 through
storage.
35s with like the
Jeremy mentioned
community, like
Kuiper
carry
as well.
some community members that
Destroy
need
the
to get
vault,
it.
break down the Kuiper.
So
We'll be able to
probably be a
identify
pretty
the key
chill day today.
characteristics of the Kuiper composition using the remaining
It'll be a
particles
pretty
and
chill day
debris.
today. I won't have my last dagger, so that's gonna be the only downside is I won't be able to use my dagger for the runs, but I mean, I guess I could just break one of my other ones really fast and then just wait and
The
like
analysis
make
has
new ones,
detected void
make
energy on
the
surface
ones that
of
I'm
the
getting new
Kuiper.
ones.
This is
I'd have to look and
definitely
see
different
if
from
my
regular
ones
Kuiper.
have like really good fire rate on them. I won't do it. Just because fire rate's such a pain in the ass to get. I do have one universal
Destroy
one
the
made,
vault and break down the Kuiper. We'll be able to
but my
identify
universal
the
one's
key
fire rate, not
characteristics
mag.
of the Kuiper
But yeah, I
composition
have one universal that
using
I can
the
use.
remaining particles and debris.
The only thing is, I might need to put some cores on it just to be able to put some different elements on it as I need to. But just loosen the head. That's no shit, Kakashi. What happened?
Void energy on the surface
Stage
of the
33
Kuiper.
was so ass. Why?
This is definitely different from regular Kuiper. So this is the enemy's Kuiper storage.
Why is it so
Jeremy
bad?
mentioned Kuiper as well. You need to destroy the vault and break down.
Thinks the future of fire rate's short. Was that the Thunder one? What's stage 33 that makes it so bad? I mean, basically, it's just put on Last Dagger and Profit, right? You'll all see the bullshit. One asked for a furry skin, the other one asked for gender swaps. Because they don't want to play male Descendants because it hurts their fragile fucking egos, or what? Dude, I'm telling you, some people fucking goon hard. Like, way harder than they should. Like, I get, like, the gooning part, and I think of it as, like, a meme and a joke. But, dude, some people are, like, really fucking hard up on that shit. A male with female parts? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, that won't happen.
We need to find a second fuse.
Interesting.
Watch your feet.
Interesting. One bomb at each station. Yeah, I couldn't remember. It's been a while since I've done this.
Let's end this.
What the? Pretty sure you picked up the bomb and ran that way with it? Or not? I thought so. Can please both crowds with the design. That's what we need. What? Aw, dude, some fucking people, like, farming the Last Dagger, you are.
A generator guard
Trying to.
take the target down quickly. The target
Like how
has
the
been
game's going now, I don't want the West
Operation
thing in here.
successful.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it will be. All right, did you just F2 to start it?
You can't run away.
Love the robot Descendant. Just get like Vendor. Full cyborg. Kingsguard makes this easy. I mean, let's be honest, it's not hard.
This is your grave.
Let's be honest, like there's nothing about this that's hard.
Focus with a fuse spotted.
Hardest thing is there's not a fucking ramp on the other side of this for God only knows what reason. Fine, I'll stay down here. I don't care. It's just grabbing the bomb and moving it up. That's like the big one. Is just moving the bomb, you know?
We need to find a second fuse.
Because this bomb will be here in like just a second, and then it's just running it up to the next side really quick.
Final fuse confirmed.
There we go.
Burn.
There, and then these things spawn in up here, kill them, and then go back down.
A generator guard has appeared. Take the target down
And then,
quickly.
yeah, just go ahead and restart it.
The target has been destroyed. Operation successful.
Good. 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 Should be nice and easy, though. Oh, boys. Sorry, I, like, lost my train of thought. I haven't said anything, like, good or interesting in the past, like, couple minutes.
Focus with a fuse spotted.
Can I please have bomb? Give bomb. Blow bomb. There we go. I must have fucked up earlier. It's okay. It happens. It happens. All right. Does the... Oh, sorry, Agent. It looks like somebody got you, though. Looks like Hector already got you, but yeah,
We
it
need to
changes
find a
every
second
week.
fuse.
Now I'm curious about what's all fucked up in the, the hard The hard purge.
Final fuse confirmed.
No, I'm just curious to see what it actually is that's bad.
A generator guard has appeared. Take the target down quickly.
Let's go here.
The target has been destroyed. Operation successful.
Yeah, I don't know, Hunt. I might look and just see. Because if you guys think if my general one will work fine enough, and that's what I'll use. It's impossible? What's impossible? I don't feel like anything's impossible. Is the last dagger malevolent better for bosses? Last dagger. Dagger's better for bossing.
Focus with a fuse spotted.
Dagger's like the meta kill everything weapon right now. I like my malevolent on Serena for like doing like Void 30 by myself, like in for like doing Void 30 and shit, but
We need to find
Psych,
a
it's
second fuse.
ATAMs. Fucking lol. Yeah, malevolent for mobbing, dagger for bossing. It just depends. Like if you're running Serena, you can get away with like some really crazy dagger builds.
Final fuse confirmed.
I normally run malevolent on a lot of things. Is anyone doing it?
Drinking
Well, I
out of
think they're gonna
cups.
modify that.
Being a
But
bitch.
I know some people are working
A
towards it.
generator
Thanks,
guard
Bones.
has appeared. Take the target down quickly.
Some people are working to it.
The
I think
target has
that
been
like
destroyed.
we've got a handful of people in
Operation
here with
successful.
some descendants with a shitload of cats and some weapons with a shitload of cats on them. But
This is your grave.
they're gonna nerf it anyway, so I think it's fine to leave it the way it is, even though it's irritating. I think the one that they should nerf is the one where you need to have all the descendants. I
Focus
think
with a
that
fuse spotted.
having having the ultimate version should count as having the regular version. I don't see the point in having 28 or 29 descendants other than to try to get people to spend money. Cat metal things. I mean, it's extreme. You can definitely tell they're doing it just for, it's just a
Need to
money
find a
thing.
second
1,200 cats is crazy. Oh yeah. Your Haley has 21. Missed the dev note on the nerf. Yeah, they're gonna nerf it at some point. We don't know how far or how much, but it'll get nerfed. I mean, I don't have anything that's got any crazy number on it. I've got maybe a couple things that have 15. Like a couple descendants that might have like 12 to 15, and I have a couple weapons that might have like 12 to 15. But I also don't have every weapon built out. So I don't know. I have every descendant with at least one build now, but I don't have every weapon.
The target
Like,
has
do you
been
guys have a
destroyed.
build on every
Operation
weapon
successful.
and a build on every descendant? I don't think there are people who play. I think you'd be surprised at some of the money that's been spent. I think there are some whales that have spent some money. I would definitely say there's some whales that have spent money. I don't know if they've spent enough to get that many like CCs, but
Focus with a fuse
fuck
spotted.
no. Look what Rusty made you. I know, they're cute. She did a good job, didn't she? What's a whale? A wonder code. They look cute.
Watch your feet.
They're so cute. She does a good job. Maybe one of these days I'll I will get maybe I'll get her to make some
We need
emotes
to
for me.
find a second fuse.
Has the player count increased? Yes and no. Being a whale without a 9 to 5 must be the best. Fuck. It'd be great to be a whale and not have a 9 to 5. You have a build on every weapon and every descendant except Jaber and SMO. You refuse to do them. Well, I will have my SMO guide out on Monday, unless I decide to do it tonight. It depends on what video I put out tonight. I'll either put the SMO guide out tonight, or I'll put like some notes and stuff up. But I can tell you that the SMO guide, like the SMO build I have, is pretty fun.
The target has been
You only spend
destroyed.
money to get boosters and
Operation
skins. I think a lot of people do that. Aquatic full. Thanks, Pumps. SMO has a fun build. There's actually a really fun build on SMO. SMO has like a pretty decent build.
Burn.
I mean, I'll probably just get the SMO build out tonight, honestly. Level him up and delete him, never touched him again. I mean, I wasn't going to until I played the build. You've been seeing him since preseason. He was like such a niche Descendant that finally is like halfway decent to play now.
This is your grave.
Focus with a fuse spotted.
Ashley's gonna become an SMO main. It was fun. Oh, I guarantee that was interesting as shit. But you're bored now, so you're doing some strange things that do happen. Barb, is that you? You only regret in First Descent is never building out Luna past level 40. Luna is very fun and she has a lot of uses. She is kind of cucked on her move speed right now though, so that's like the only downside. Why does it say 28 to 32 Descendants? In what Diggler? For the achievement, you've got to have like all the base level and all of the alts, right? Is there some place where it says there's 32 Descendants? I don't know how many there actually are, but I know for like the achievement or for the medal, you need to have the base level versions and the ultimate versions in your
The
inventory.
target has been destroyed. Operation successful.
You have? Then you probably just have 32 Descendant slots. Then you probably just own 32 Descendant slots. So if you have 28 of your 32 slots are full.
Watch your feet.
That's going to be my assumption then, without seeing like where it's at. You'd have to go to the Discord and share a screenshot of exactly where you're seeing it so I can answer it, but I'm assuming if you're on your Descendant screen and it says 28 of 32, then that means 28 of your 32 Descendant slots are full.
Spotted.
That's going to be my guess, mate. Because I think what the cap is 50 Descendant slots right now. I think if you have 50, you can't get any more. I think I saw that somewhere. I saw somebody talking about it. Where somebody was like pissed because they couldn't get the free ETA slots. Because they had bought all the Descendant slots.
Second fuse.
You have 39 slots? Yeah. I thought it was like 50. And then it was like some dude was pissed. You can't get more inventory space. I know your inventory's full. Because you were able to confirm how many inventory spots. It's 50. That's what I thought, Code. Was it you that have 50? Somebody has 50. I couldn't remember if it was like a Reddit thing or if it was like somebody in the community. That was like, I cannot get any more slots. You have 50? That's what I thought. You always buy one when it's needed.
Take the target down quickly.
Because I thought you had 50, Code. I knew somebody had 50. And you were like, hey, I can't get any of the free slots. It's bullshit. Many slots, but you only have 28 total. Yeah, I mean, I think that it's just one of those things where it's better just to allow people to have extra. Keep getting arrested. Have you thought about killing the cops, Chips? Do you need to invite Rusty to play with you right now so she can come kill all your cops every day? She's too early in the game. She can't buy a car to trap them. She just started. Have you thought about not having drugs on you when the cops search you? Or like maybe hiding the drugs when they search you? Oh, Rusty kills all the cops every day. Every day she kills them and then every day they respawn. She's a fucking serial killer. That went from 1 to 100 too quick. They can't get out, yeah. You can always do that too. Once you get high enough level to buy the van. So you just went ahead and bought all 50, Ash? Killing me.
We need to find a second fuse.
Yeah, early on in the game, early on in the game, you can't really do it. Just avoid them. So like if you see roadblocks, go around it. Don't go up to it. If you see cops, like be on the other side of the road, shit like that. Like treat it like you were a real drug dealer. Because most of the time, if there's a roadblock, there's a path to get around it. Like you can walk around it and not get picked up. You literally just got to the town. Oh, that could have been the story. That could have been the story. I don't remember. Just stop going to jail. Using, I'm telling you, Rusty, she loves your emotes.
The target has been destroyed. Operation successful.
Somebody's loving your emotes. That's all that matters. Your little squibs.
This is your grave.
Attack the cops. Eventually send a super cop. It's impossible to kill.
Watch your feet.
Yeah, the trick is just not to get picked up by the cops. That's what I'm saying. Just, have you thought about not getting arrested? That's the question.
How was that?
They just spawn more.
Focus with a fuse spotted.
I haven't played enough fucking Cyberpunk to even know. I really wish that I could play Cyberpunk, because I've heard the game is good. I have so many games that I actually want to play. I have so many games that I actually want to play that I just can't.
We need to find a second.
Why don't you play it? Because I can't. I don't have the time. Like, it's either the time or... What up, Huzzah? It's either the time or, like, as soon as I boot it up, then I'll boot up Cyberpunk, go to stream, and then I'll have, like, 3 viewers. I'll be like, oh, so this is how this works. I made you look into what? Yeah, good point. It's a really good point. Like, trying to do it for work is just not happening. So, if I can't do it for work, it's hard to do outside of it.
The target has been destroyed. Operation successful.
I literally have so many games. So many fucking games.
Load.
Is the mage set not performing on Valby? The mage set is more for spike damage. Like, after I get done with this, the way you play or you don't enjoy it, yeah. I've not heard anything good about any of the new sets. The only set that I've heard that is, like, really good is the Plague set. Honestly, that's the only new set that I've heard is, like, actually good. I need to do some testing on them, but at the end of the day, if people that I trust tell me that they're not good, then I'm just going to trust these people. Is this going to be the last run of this? Just got your last Plague Piece. Plague Piece feels really good on Freyna, and it feels really good on Keelan. Alright. Yeah. And then I'll go get one of these building, and then I will figure out... I need to go do... You call Boona? Little Lamau. You'll wait for who? My third BP? Oh, I've almost got it. Yeah, I guess we can do it till I get it. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really care. I'll have another one here in a second, so. Luna's pretty good, though. Are you liking her?
The target has been
upgrading from blue is expensive as fuck. I'm not gonna say upgrading from blue isn't expensive as fuck, and it shouldn't be a last resort. But for some people that just are tired of farming for like that one last component, they would prefer to upgrade from blue than to not have it, right? Because some people are like, I don't want to rock a double blue. It's expensive as fuck. Like, I've probably spent 2 mil components upgrading, or 2 mil currency upgrading components.
probably at least. Because I had some of them that I had to take from blue. Like, it's not cheap, but...
Melt away.
And not everybody
Focus with a fuse
has...
spotted.
Not everybody has the amount of currency that I had, so... I think at the end of the day, just getting the blues and having them for the set bonus is better than nothing. Looks like I got my last dagger, so this will be the end. You have 5k energy cords left?
We need to find a second fuse.
Is it in here? I've got 158k. I'm pretty low. I'm down to 158k. I think I probably spent 2 million.
Confirmed.
I probably easily spent 2 mil, 2 to 3 mil. Like no two ways about it. You're at 1.2. Well, you have to remember though, like I've went through.
The target has been destroyed.
I've went through and
Operation
like I maxed out my ascending. I maxed out my ascending set. I maxed out my fucking mage set. I maxed out my firebrand set. I maxed out my hunter set. I maxed out my fortress set. I maxed out my shell crusher. I maxed out my polar knight. I maxed out my slayer set. Maxed out my sprinting set. Maxed out my unpredictable set. So like going through maxing all of those cost me quite a bit. Are we going again or no? I don't think we're going again, are we? Are we? Maybe? I don't know. You just tell me when we're done. I'll keep killing stuff until I'm told we're done.
Focus with a fuse spotted.
Yeah, so basically I've maxed out a ton of component sets. So because I've maxed out so many, it's just cost me most of my mats. But the good news was when you get best in slot, yeah. And that's essentially what I did. Was once I got like what I considered to be like the god rolls on all of them, I just went ahead and maxed them out. More components, more problems, less currency. Yeah, so that's basically all I did. But now that I have it, you know, it's a positive, so 5 hours in Magister Lab for double gold Slayer sensor. Oh, I fucking spent plenty of time, but no.
What do you need?
What up, demon? Why does it do that? Oh, the last dagger. Oh, because they're already done. Okay. Because they're fully done pieces, right? Not much. They're fully done. Okay. The brain damage is kicking in, dude. That's me right now. How much is it to fucking pull that? Way too much. Need to get used to it, I guess. It's definitely, she's definitely a little bit to get used to, but 60. I mean, if I make another last dagger, should I run the double mag on it? Like, is that really the play? Like, should I make a last dagger with double mag, or should I just keep the fire rates on them? Been grinding for Alt Viesa, but getting annoyed. Which piece is killing you? Like, should I just go ahead and do the double mag on it? Depends, really. I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think. Man, that gun changes builds daily. Well, and that's the thing. I don't like wasting my time on shit. So that's why I don't have a lot of them, right? Like, unlike everybody else, I don't have like 100 of them. Felt called out on that? No. It's just because I'm not like trying to chase. You changed yours to double mag. I feel like it still needs a fire rate on it, but at the end of the day, Serena's shit like has a max proc on it, right? Hold on, thank you guys for the runs. I'm gonna hop out here for a second. Social. So at the end of the day, Serena's shit has a max proc. So, distant presets. So if you're using it on Serena and you're using it like mainly, like it just depends, man. It depends on what you're doing. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, but where's my fucking... Jesus Christ. Where did you go? Yeah, because at the end of the day, the last dagger seems to have a maximum amount of procs that you can get. So, like, once you cook over a certain fire rate, you're not getting her AoE proc off of it. So then the question is, like, what are you trying to do? The only thing you have is her code. You don't have the other 3 purple pieces, but you'll have Serena soon. Once you have Serena, she'll take care of most of your problems. I mean... Because, like... do this. Right? So, like, if you go here, here, here... Right? So, like, if you look... There's, like, a maximum amount of procs you get. Right? Like, see, you're getting, like, 2 procs per. So if you're going like really high into the fire rate numbers, you're not gaining a lot of her procs, and most of her damage, right, is from that bonus proc, and it's not from the firearm. Right?
On the move.
So unless it's actually proccing more than it's showing. I mean, the only way to test that would be to get rid of the fire rate and see. Like, to put a last dagger on with no fire rate and see. What do you mean by the procs? The procs on her 4. The procs on her 4. Like, see the big diamonds that pop? I'm getting 2 per mag. Which seemingly is... Which, if that is based on, like, a time or a cooldown... So being able to put out, you know, 2K rounds per minute or 600 rounds per minute, if you're hard capped on the amount of procs you can get, then the fire rate is only helping you so much. Right? It only does that when you cast her in the air. If you cast her in the air, she gets that bonus. So, like...
Face the flames.
Because it's only proccing twice. Like, visually it's only proccing twice. Right? So, like, visually, 1, 2. It seems like it's a visual bug. Because it seems like you get the skill damage every bullet. Right? You get the skill damage every bullet. Because 1 bullet, it's so hard to do. Because the fire rate on this is so fast. Because you can see the skill damage is 1.7. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. You're getting more than 2. So the fire rate directly impacts this. The fire rate directly impacts it. But there is a cooldown time on it. Is it fire rate or the amount of bullets? What do you mean? It's hard to tell if it's 3 bullets, if it takes 3 bullets to proc it or what.
We can do it.
It's not guaranteed. I don't know what the ratio is. Or is it guaranteed? It looks like it's guaranteed every bullet. Like watching the skill damage climb. Seems to be 1 bullet. That's what I'm thinking. What up, Boosh? What do you think about introducing a new mechanic where Jaber's turret, multiply movement or grapple, scales maybe 10x crits? I think you're still going to have the issue with Jaber, which is that his stationary turrets are eclipsed. It seems to be per 1 bullet, right? Is that Purge build I have? The one for Serena? Yeah, it's what I use right now. It's what I use right now.
Face the flames.
It seems like, and that thing can crit, right? And it can crit, so. You think there might be a consideration, says 100% proc chance? I mean, if you look, let me do this. Let me move this, because it's making things a little harder for you guys to see. Chat box. Let me move this up right here for right now. Okay, so like right now, you can see all the boxes on the right. So if every time I shoot, you'll see the skill damage. 1 bullet, 1 bullet, 1 bullet. So like every bullet seems to proc it. Right? So every bullet, at least on this gun, seems to proc it. Yeah, fuck this. Give me something big to shoot. Give me something big. There. Now I can't miss it. Now I literally can't miss it. I mean, it seems to be every bullet. So, this has fire rate on it.
Face the flames.
I mean, it's every bullet, so You got front page? Dude, that's exciting, Bunny. That's super exciting. You got your mod team ready? You got everybody ready to go? What's the green number? It lets you know that you're doing type advantage. So like if the enemy's like weak to crush and you're using a crush bullet, then it's working. Dude, that's super exciting. Make sure you pay attention to all the rules and stuff. There's a lot of rules, but I think you're not near as bad as I am about cussing. So yeah, you have to be very safe for work. You have to remove any like not safe for work like alerts. You can't like swear. There's a whole bunch of shit you can't do, so just make sure that you 100% don't excessive motherfucker. No jiggle physics. I would say, I mean, you can do what you think, but be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. But seriously though, congratulations. One of these days I should try for it. Is that overwhelming you're talking about? Well, no, just the green numbers in general. Like if you have type advantage, you get green numbers. Just in general. If you have type advantage on your bullet, you get green numbers. Best for your image because people see you. Yeah. It's just extra eyes on you, right? So definitely happy. Oh, what I'm testing right now, part of the conversation is around like on the last dagger. There's been like sort of a meta shift to get rid of the fire rate. And just go with additional magazine. Expect in the higher tier content, like not everything, right? Like regular content or whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But a lot of people have been shifting it to like additional mag. Because they just need to shoot so many shots to kill things. And I was wanting to see if it mattered. So for Serena's 4, if her 4 procs every bullet and isn't hard capped, because if you like look at it, the reason I'll go over it really quick. But basically there's like a visual bug. I don't even say visual bug. Yeah, basically just like if you drop F-bombs, you're gonna get in deep shit. But if you accidentally say like shit or damn it or something like that, you're probably not gonna get in too much crap as long as you only say it one time here and there. But if you're like me and you can't stop saying fuck, then it's gonna make things a little different for you. Like if you watch, see the gold diamond that's popping up? I didn't know if you only got the bonus damage from your 4 when that diamond popped up. And it doesn't seem to get back, Ash. It doesn't seem to be the case. You get the bonus damage per bullet. You need to practice not saying it. See, Ashley. So, oh no, not exit game. Return to Albion. I was just trying to decide because I'm like, you know, I could put like 2, because like I could for like a general last dagger, because I have one general last dagger right now, and my current general last dagger that I just use for like general mobbing content is this one where I have firearm crit hit damage, and then firearm attack, and then 2 fire rate cores on here. Well, I could probably just take that firearm crit hit damage off of here and put mag on it, and then it's going to make the gun feel better all around. I will lose a little bit of crit hit damage, but I won't have to rely so heavily on Firing Fiesta kicking in, right? But a lot of people have went to double mag mods. So I think they use like 2 mag mods and then like either 2 mag mods and then 1 element type, depending on the content, or they're doing like 2 mag mods and 1 fire rate. I don't know exactly which one. Is he a big difference? Is he a big difference, Parabellum? I put it on him and tried him. I thought he felt good. How often do you use it? I mean, this one I put on everybody. This is my go-to mobbing gun on everybody. Like, if there is a build, then... But, like, use it just for killing final bosses. So, whatever, like, 5 seconds per match. Just depends on who I'm on. I mean, I've got another one cooking, so not often. Yeah, I mean, I don't play it all the time. What up, BK? Yeah, Keelan should be feeling pretty good. I mean, I don't use it as a main. I don't use it as a primary. Where it's mag and fire rate. How are you? I'm doing well, BK. That's what I'm thinking is like maybe just take off the crit hit damage and run like 1 mag, 2 fire rate and just see how it feels. Because the mag's 150 mag, which will push it to like 24. And then you get like the bonus mag on it, so it'll be like 30. So then it would be like 30 plus rounds. What do you run on your Malevolent? Yeah, lose 1 fire. Oh, so you're saying just leave the element on top? Or just leave the crit hit on it? And just lose 1 fire rate? What do I run on my Malevolent? Depends on what I'm doing. But like for like VEP 30, this is what I'm running. Because Dagger has like a high crit chance. It's the same that's on my VEP 30 build. Like my VEP 30 build for Serena, it's the same build. You're just going to take a big crit hit. Man, I hate to pull this early, but I'm going to.
If it's new research.
I hate to pull this early, but I'm just going to. I hate doing that. Let's go with weapon. I have another one right here. Did you use your box? I don't have any boxes. I've burned through all my boxes. I've burned through all of my boxes on other shit. All right. Let's look at this.
If you need something for battle, you won't find anyone.
Equip core. Where's the new one? Whale moment. Fuck. Streamer. Typical streamer. Typical broke streamer has no money. Decides to spend his money on fucking. Decides to spend his money on fucking pulling a weapon earlier. Crit hit damage. What does that go to? 98? Goes to 101. Yo, Chips, thank you for the baddies. Needs to go to 101. We have plenty of cores for this. Now watch, it's going to take us 100 cores to get what we want. Been doing that with cats. Dude, it's so painful to pull shit. They're expensive, man. That shouldn't happen. I forgot how bad the gamble lottery on this is. Getting like the exact same numbers. How you doing, 3? Good damage, we'll take that. 101. Okay. How you doing? I'm vibing. So many X cores. I've got like 1 or 2. You don't even have 8s. I'll get more here in a little bit, but what are you up to today, ma'am? Anything good? Still don't use cores? Dude, they're cracked. Worth having. Def worth having. Where I'm gonna cry is when I get to the tactical cores. Because I'm only gonna have like fucking 5 of them. Have to get your Serena build going. Once you have her, you're gonna like her though. This is my life. I think it goes to like 80. We'll mess with them later. Yeah, I have like 45. Oh, this is gonna feel so bad. Oh, this is gonna feel so bad. Her bikini outfit's coming? You think so? Like, when did they say? They haven't said when it's coming yet, right? Sometime in the future. 149, 150, we'll take it. Here's where we go through all of our cores. You're gonna wait for Daya? What are you going? What am I gonna use it for? I'm just gonna try. A lot of people have been saying using it as like a main weapon on Serena for certain things. So I just want to mess with it and see how it feels. Big changes, but it's not a soft reboot. I mean, the changes are what the changes are, right? I mean, we know that they're going to be launching Plains of Eidolon and that they're going to be adding some new content. I will believe or not believe it's a soft launch depending on how much money they spend. If they spend a shitload of money on content creators, then it's a soft launch. Like, it doesn't really matter what anybody says. Basically, Plains of Eidolon. It's not what it's called, Tommy, but it's essentially Plains of Eidolon for this game. At least until I see what they're actually giving us, it essentially looks like Plains of Eidolon. Yeah, if you know what Plains of Eidolon are, then it's essentially what the new update looks like. So we'll try this. How many rounds does this thing get? How many rounds do you think this thing gets? Let's weaponry adjustment. I mean, we'll see what ends up happening. This one needs to be re-rolled, right? I think it's that one. They're hiring a lot of devs. I mean, I think that they're putting faith in the game. So I don't think that it's as bad as some people think it is, but if they have like boss hunts that evolve, that would be fun. And I mean, it's essentially what I'm assuming it's going to be. What should I put on this? Firearm. Should I do crit hit rate or is that a waste? Crit hit rate, crit hit damage, weak point. Rate damage, weak point, firearm attack. Probably. I would say probably those things. I'm assuming. Unless I want to put magazine, you're only getting like, what's the magazine on here? Rounds per mag, 3%. You're gonna get 3% rounds per mag. That's no go. Isn't it? It doesn't need to have a mag. I mean, I can't imagine it unless somebody can explain to me the benefit of the mag at that lower number. Stop. Make it 100. Make it 100. Oh, yeah, you're right. Good call. Good call. Didn't even realize it.
Hey, listen.
Didn't even realize it. I probably don't even have a gun, dude. That was a good call. I was like chatting and wasn't paying attention. I was fucking chatting, wasn't paying attention. Let me go get a gun. Oh my god. That was about bad. You said it a bit early. Dude, I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I literally wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's go. Good morning to Baya. I guess. Just gonna do this. You're at 3%. Nunny. Oh, yeah. Well, like, even still, it only adds, like, what, 12% mag or something? It's not a whole lot, right? Let's to Raya Dawn. 400. Start private. Oh. Why you guys gotta break stuff? Yeah, Judge didn't see it? No. Judge didn't see it.
Drinking out of cups.
I fucking wasn't paying
bitch.
attention. It happens. It definitely happens. It wouldn't be the first time. Not hydrated. You think that's what it is?
Who's coming
What up,
home
Boosh?
with daddy?
Energy drink, let's go. Not good for me. Hydration is important. I need to go get some coffee. That's what I need to do. You like the redeems being louder finally? I've went and like, I'm trying to like tweak them back in. So I turned them up, but some of them are just too loud and I'm trying to get them like turned back in. There, Jesus. All right, let's go fix this gun. But sometimes they're still fucking lame. Now watch, that one's not gonna work now all of a sudden. As soon as we were like, yeah, they work, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, that one's not gonna work right now. Of course. Need more redeems? What kind of redeems do I need? You like the tie today? It's because you picked it out. I do like the tie. Smooch redeem. How'd you break gun? Let's go here. Level, transmission. This one here. Put that on there. Jesus. Now let's do it. Tie check, redeem, smooch. Smooch redeem. What happens if Rusty's not here? Then we can't smooch redeem. Weapon readjustment. This one. All right. So. Crit hit damage. Close enough. I owe her smooches? I don't know about that. Crit hit rate. Dude, yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you just mess stuff up. Smooch the cam. Nobody wants to see that. Let's see. Rate. Damage. Attack. Weak point, I guess. Because I know, like, the element's important, but... Yeah, you're only going to get 12%. So it's like 1 to 2 bullets per mag, so that doesn't make sense. Even though it, like, scales up. I mean, the element's nice, but if you don't know what element you're using, then the element's kind of mid at best, right? Leave lipstick on the cam, you think so? You guys think my lipstick's gonna stick on the camera? Nerds. Like an IOU? Dude, I do not need fucking IOU stacking up. She already acts like... She already tells me there's an IOU fucking stack every day. It shouldn't. You shouldn't need to put it on here for the core to work. Unless somebody can tell me different. I was like, unless I'm missing something. Yeah, it's already at 29 rounds. It's at 29 rounds. I was gonna say, that's not one because rounds are intrinsic on the weapon. Like the gun already intrinsically has a magazine. Some stats are needed because it's not intrinsically on the weapon. So if you're gonna do like bonus damage to like chill or something, and you don't have chill on the gun, then it won't work. Or like if you're doing bonus damage to Colossus, but you don't have Colossus damage on the gun, then you're multiplying whatever that is by 0. Why'd you get all dolled up with fresh hair? Because I needed a fucking haircut, bro. I was looking like a bum. Like, we all know I was looking like a bum. Yeah, gun's already having an 8 rounds, exactly. I had to do something, man. I was looking like a bum. That's bullshit. I was. Hello? I was looking like a bum. I needed to do something. Nobody wanted to watch me. I think that my viewership dipped. Because I think my viewership dipped because I had long hair. It was just like people were like, we're not gonna watch this fucking bum. Lie? Not a lie. That's what it was. People were like, look at this fucking scrub. Looking all cute for the internet who gave you permission to do that. I gotta do something. I gotta make you fuckers want to watch me somehow. Judge is a bum confirmed. 100% Hannah. How you doing, friend? Somebody's got to get you guys all turned on and excited. You don't think I need the if I don't need the crit rate, if I don't need the crit rate on the weapon, then what would you put there instead? 30. That's going to give me 60% crit rate on the gun. It's going to give me 60 whatever, 66% crit rate. So it's going to give me 66% crit rate on top of the 30% that I have. Managing. Little injury. What happened? What'd you do? That's only going to give me 60. That's 70. It's 80% crit rate. You add crit rate through the modules. Just going to add better insight to it to just push it to 100%. You're just going to just put better insight on it and take off. But yeah, but the idea is that you guys aren't using Firing Fiesta though, right? So because you don't need Firing Fiesta anymore, you can put better insight on it to get the 100% crit rate. Right? That's the idea. Does that sound right? Doom did it? Oh, Doom definitely did it.
Terrier gifted a tier 1
crit rate absorb, they do.
Hannah
Zoe's
Jean
anxious going to bed. She snapped. You got in the way. Dude, that hurts though. Hopefully everything's okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess if the idea is to take off Firing Fiesta.
Well,
I mean, the idea for me would be to keep Firing Fiesta on it for like a boss burn, but what up, Sky? Just run a crit rate on the substat and see if you like it. Chips, thank you for the 100 baddies. And just keep it. Because this is crit damage. It's crit damage.
Well, hello
Ultra
there.
precision.
Thanks for the
Yo,
follow.
thank you for the follow. Keep that shit anonymous. If you're hanging out chilling now, I appreciate you. Speaking of me in the community, I'm getting thanks for the follow. They're buffing less used weapons. They said in the Discord Q&A, yeah. Yeah, they basically said that they're happy with the level of power that's in the game. So they're just going to move everything up, right? Try and schedule one again. Are you going to try not to get arrested every 30 seconds? Do I have the arcade tuning charts pinned anywhere on your build you posted in YouTube? No, you'd have to watch the videos. Because, like, if I was to go through and take all of the builds and pin all of the charts in Discord and pin all of the builds in Discord, then people would just go to Discord and go to the pins and they wouldn't go watch the videos. Right? Plus the videos, like, explain things that just, like, screenshotting and dipping doesn't. Naked Guy, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. Thank you guys for the support, Trey. Thank you for the gifted sub. Chips, thank you for the 100 biddies. Naked Guy, thank you for the 100 biddies. That's the one. I've seen a lot of people just straight ground running it, which is what I would probably do. I don't know that I'm going to like it over. I don't know that I'm going to like this over using Malevolent. So, I mean, we need to do some more cats on it. Rusty, thank you for the 100 biddies. Nerd. Code, thank you for the 111. Multi-hit chance damage. For the multi-hit damage. On that gun?
Oh my. It's a sub.
Value meal _ just subscribe.
That's interesting. BK, yo, thank you for the sub, mate. Thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting me and thank you for supporting the channel. Naked Guy, thank you for the 100 biddies. Read Serena's 2. I know what Serena's 2 does. I know what Serena's 2 does. Multi-hit chance 50%. I mean, multi-hit damage increased by 50%. Is that a plus 50? Either way.
Would you like to access?
Yo, Huzzah, thank you for the 200 biddies. What are you fucking nerds doing? It's literally free damage. As long as that's 50%, as long as that's a plus 50 and not a 50% of 6%. Because it's free damage, but it's also loss in accuracy and a bunch of other things. Again, you guys play it the way you want. It's additive. Not what I wanted.
I will not allow you to.
Yeah. Free damage. Yeah. Only if you're with Hans, multiplicative. Yeah. Cutie. It's additive. Chips, what the fuck are you doing? Naked Guy, thank you for the fucking 30 biddies. Chips, thank you for the 1,000 biddies. What the shit? Thank you guys for all the love today. Thank you guys for the support. You guys are going fucking crazy. Thank you guys for the love today. Oh yeah, it's free damage. It's definitely free damage. As long as you can keep minding your business. As long as you got the, yeah, as long as you guys play to keep her in the air. Huzzah, thank you for the 100 biddies as well. Z, thank you for the 100 biddies. What the fuck are you guys doing? Is everybody just like on a free emote day today or something? Everybody just wants the emotes? See what you said about Jaber? They said he needs work, yeah. Yeah, I read like all the Q&A. We love Judge. You guys are too fucking cute. Naked Guy. Love you. Yeah, Jaber needs a rework. I mean, we've said it numerous times that there were Descendants that needed more than just a stat rework, so it's good to see that the devs also agree. Can you use Peacemaker with the Jumping Jacks build? It's non-crit, so yeah. As long as you're running non-crit, then Peacemaker is just going to give you bonus damage, right? Yeah, with that being additive, I mean, it's more damage, right?
Oh my.
Huzzah, thank you for the sub.
Hazu_PL4
Thank you for the sub.
just subscribed.
Thank you for the support, friend. Have you tested any of the multi-hit mods on the dagger? I tested it. I didn't test it on the dagger, but I was testing it on the AK. It's not really worth it. Lurk, yo, I appreciate you. Dark Style, thank you for the 100 biddies. They added new mods. I put them on the AK. It wasn't worth it. Like, I put it on the AK and tested the AK versus the dagger, and it didn't work. Like, I tested it last night. It was terrible. Let me look. Because you would have to give up something. So, like, multi-hit. Multi-hit chance to 104 versus the 50%, which is going to guarantee you get a second base level bullet damage. Judge is always about multi things. We try. One of your goals today to make damn AK. It's okay. It's not crazy, but it works better on Serena. I think if you're flying, it's going to work a lot better. If you're on the ground, it doesn't really work very well. This is going to give you 40 points. Chill attack to 30%. I mean, because you're going to have to take something off in order to make it work. You can scrap this. Because I think that, like, the weak point for this, if you're flying, it's going to be so hard to hit the weak points that you could probably be better off with multi-hit and then just try to get that second hit. But I don't think does the multi-hit crit?
Welcome, Descendant.
Does the multi-hit crit? I don't think it does. I think it's just straight damage, right? Does multi-hit crit? You don't think so? It's just straight gun damage. I mean, if you're flying, I think if you're flying, it's so hard to hit the weak point. Unless you guys are just, like, unless I'm just way off base. But I think if you're flying, it's going to be kind of hard to hit the weak points. So just getting straight multi-damage might be better. But you're only going to be getting half of your bullet damage versus almost 50%. To Rhea, thank you for the 26 biddies. If it has chance, it should crit. I don't think the multi-hit works that way. I think the multi-hit is just straight bullet damage. Yeah, not how it works. Thank you guys for all the support. Nerds. Because, like...
Impudent bastards.
I'm trying to see, like, how to tell. Yo, thank you for the follow. We keep that shit anonymous. If you're hanging out, chill and relax. No, I appreciate you. If you want to speak up and get to know me in the community, have a good night. Thanks for the follow. Isn't the bullet number... Naked Guy, thank you for the 20 biddies. Thank you guys for the support. Isn't the gun number, like... Isn't the one that shows bullets, like your multi-hit? Or am I wrong? Because those are critting. It's just a chance to fire a second bullet. Because I think the bullet symbol is your multi-hit, right? So it looks like you can get multi-crit on it. Or again, am I wrong? I'm assuming because if I stay on the ground, we're not getting any of those bullets. I'm assuming the bullet symbol is a multi-hit. Because we're not getting any of them right down here. Right? See how we're not getting, like, any multi-hits down here? We're not getting any of that symbol. I don't want to say we're not getting any multi-hits. We're not getting any of that symbol. So then, if you go in the air... you're getting like some of those double bullet symbol, which is I'm assuming multi-hit. Guys, thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the hype train. Thank you guys for the 3 subs and the 2200 biddies. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for supporting me and thank you for supporting the channel. I'm thinking that's what it is. So yeah, maybe it does. Like maybe it does crit. So I mean, with this being like a 9% gun, thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the support. So yeah, I mean, maybe in theory, right? Knocking off some of this weak point to get more crit hit rate if you can get 100%. If you can get 100% crit hit rate, or if you can get 100% multi-hit, then you're guaranteed 2 crit hits every shot. Right? Does that... The AK is okay. The AK is like fine. It's not anything really crazy. But what do you sacrifice to get all that on here? Because multi-hit... The multi-hit mods all have some negative. Right? Like, all of these take away from something. For multi-hit, people best used for Serena. It is for certain things. Because this is going to cuck your fire rate. This is going to cuck your crit hit damage. It's going to cuck your crit hit damage. Like, you wouldn't want to use any of this. Well, if you're trying for multi-hit rate and multi-hit damage, then the AK has got like the best in slot to get those multi-hit numbers. But if this is the case, right? If this is the case, and you guys tell me if I'm just looking at this wrong, but if this is the case, and I can go into the air, and you see all those double weapon numbers, and they're all critical hits. Like, you're getting crit hit numbers on this, then this gun by far is going to outperform the AK because you can get crit hit on your multi-hit. Which means you're getting that 8% modifier on your bullet damage. So your regular bullet is going to do 9 times damage. And your fucking... Like, your regular gun's going to do 9 times... The gun's going to do 9 times damage. And the multi-hit bullet's going to do 9 times damage. So, if you can... This is 0.6 by default. We just looked at it. We just looked at it. Because this multi-hit damage is 0.6. Right? And then as soon as I do this... Hold on, let me grab this.
Ascending.
As soon as I do this, it becomes 56% because we're in the air. And you get a 50% multi-hit chance. So half the time we're going to multi-hit and we're going to hit for half of the damage. So our multi-hit bullet is going to hit for, just without putting anything in it, is going to hit for half of the damage that our full-time bullet hits for. And it's going to hit, it's going to have 50% rate and it's going to do 50% damage. So I'm not going to go too deep into this because I normally don't fly, but it definitely looks like you get a lot of bonus out of this. You could just find a way to ratchet that rate or damage. Ideally the rate. If you could ratchet the rate up without damaging your crit hit damage, it would be the best. In anything, I would rather sacrifice. If you don't fly, don't build it like that. You guys fly almost 100% of the time. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. That's why I'm saying, like, you guys flying, it changes the way the gun works. Because if you're not flying, you're not gaining any benefit from multi-hit. Yeah, if you fly, it's free damage, yeah. If you fly, it's 100% free damage. That MP, though, yeah, I mean, you need very specific builds in order to make it work, which is 100% right. But, yeah, if you're flying, then, yeah, it's going to be nice. It's not a problem if you're build right. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not a problem if you're built right. Biggest issue is just the flying, right? Biggest issue is that just the flying feels bad in this game, in my view. But everybody's got their own way to play, right? Ash and Rip a gate cap it from you? I mean, it should be the build that I used to use. You can use theirs. It should be very similar to the old build that I had. It's probably gonna be pretty. It's probably gonna be pretty close to this. Probably gonna be a little different, but shot focus. You're gonna want some skill cost reduction, duration. I'd have to look. I don't even remember what I built this for. That bug's been patched. Yeah. What up, Ash? Welcome back. Because, I mean, the whole goal is going to be to get the cost down, right? That's all you really are looking at. In order to keep this up, you want the cost down on this, and you want the cost down on this. You want the duration up on this. So, cost downs, duration, cooldown, so you can spam. Skill cost, HP. You're probably going to want more HP. She doesn't have enough HP on here. There's probably more HP. Skill cooldown, shot focus, skill cost, duration. What's the duration on this? 26 to 26. Pretty close. Pretty close. But that's also with this being on a gun HP. I don't know. All right, let's go look for then components like HPMP. It just depends. Because you'd probably want duration and cost, like cost reduction and duration to help keep it up. Duration and cooldown to keep your cooldowns down. I mean, this will give you plenty of ability to fly. Right? Like, this will give you plenty of ability to fly. Your dash. It's like a 3-second.